But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Opie and Anthony. The workhorses of satellite radio.
Wow. We rule.
We do rule.
Holy shit.
That sounds like we rule. Wow. Ah, Friday.
Wow.
You want another one?
Opie and Anthony, the workhorses of satellite radio.
Like the horse. The workhorse.
Well, we're workhorses.
I get it.
Because we still have to work 5 days a week.
Yes.
Oh, but we're working on it. Oh, we're working on it.
Yeah. None days a week.
None days a week would be nice.
I could sleep then. Nice one. The games have just completely fucked my sleep up.
Messing up everyone's schedule.
It really is impossible. It's impossible to watch the game and then just go right to bed.
What game?
So you wind up the World Series.
Oh!
By the way, very highly rated World Series, too.
They seem highest ratings in 5 years, I believe.
5 years.
People, I read.
People seem to be watching this one. You can't just go right to bed. And then you're kind of tired when you get here because it's so early in the morning. So then I go home and nap. And then I nap too long. Then I wake up and start the cycle again. Now I've completely whipped it around to where I think I may have shut my eyes for 45 minutes. Last night. And then I woke up. It was about, I guess, 4:30-ish. And I was like, what am I going to go back to sleep for a few minutes? So I just got up, got dressed and everything, and came here. I wound up coming here and getting here like early because I just didn't sleep at all between the time I woke up from my nap, which was, by the way, 7:30 p.m.
So you slept.
Yeah, but it's weird because
this is the end of your day now.
Yeah, it's the end of my day. So when the show is over, I'm like shot.
Yeah, that's
I'm
nighttime
exhausted.
for you, even though it's 10:30 for everybody else.
Yeah.
11:15, whatever.
I know. I got to figure out like what it would be if it was a normal job and normal sleep. But the thing is, by the end of the show, you're tired. It's good for a Friday because then I'll go home, I'll take a nap, and I'll be all set for the weekend. But then, the weekend does end at some point.
Right. Well,
you're fucked.
Well, you got a big win last night.
Yes.
Shutting down Pedro Martinez.
Pedro.
Shutting him down a little bit.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He's really insane when you listen to his interviews, his post-game interviews and stuff, and he's walking off the mound last night smiling. And he's just
like, I did my job. Well, no, you didn't.
He's crazy. They're talking. And he's saying stuff like, they would love me in New York if I was a Yankee. They would love me. I would be a legend. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's kind of true, though.
Well, he's crazy.
It's kind of true, though.
Yeah, but we'd buy Sarah Lee before we buy him.
Is Mike Woods, local fucking weather guy here in New York, doing A-Rod Kate Hudson fucking parody?
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween, yeah.
What do you mean it's Halloween? It's not Halloween.
Those are the Halloween
And it's
costumes.
Halloween, you fucking costume.
It's Halloween.
So is he going to get up there and not hit? Oh. Is that his A-Rod goes, yet another World Series game. Oops.
What is he, 0 for 7 for the World Series, 0 for 8, something like that?
Oh, my God.
With at least 4 strikeouts?
I know.
0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts.
6 strikeouts.
Yeah, 6 strikeouts.
Very well.
I bet you that Kate Hudson is mad at him and decided to throw him in the doghouse, and she's not giving him sex right now.
Now he's worried.
This is a bad time not to give A-Rod sex if you are a Yankee fan.
Unless he's been getting too much sex.
Oh, you think that's it?
And then you got to cut him off of the sex. It's whatever they're doing, it's wrong and not working. So do the opposite. He got him there, He got him there, the World Series. Everyone's talking about how postseason A-Rod is a new man. And then World Series, oops, gulp.
0 for 8. 0 for 8, 6 strikeouts.
He'll come back. He'll come around. I know he will.
Well, it's early. We'll see what happens.
He'll come around. But the series all tied up now. Going back to Philly now. They go back to Philly.
Good luck down there, my brother.
What?
Good luck down there.
Uneven.
Philly wins 2 out of 3 down there.
Stop.
At least it comes back to New York then.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Everybody just calm down, settle down, I say.
Well, that's one of the big stories today. We got so much shit to do today. Holy crap. That's why you need 5 days a week to do your radio shows, because you can't do it in 4 days, Sam. You just can't do it.
We should come in on Saturdays, too, just so we could do everything we want to do. Who said that? Who just said that? He should be hit over the head with a lug wrench.
You want to start doing Saturdays? That's a very good idea.
Oh, is it?
I think we have one more shot at fame in this business. I think we got one more in us.
One more?
Although they're making it harder and harder, I guess that's a good segue to get into the Wii For Wii thing.
Yeah.
This fucking radio stunt gone horribly wrong. We've been following for years.
Yeah,
when did they do this? Almost 3 years ago, 2007. What was her name? Jennifer Strange? Yeah, poor Jennifer Strange. She came in to win a dumb Wii for her family.
Yeah.
And they did the Wii For Wii, which basically was drink water, a lot of water without going to the bathroom. If you tapped out because you had to go to the bathroom, then you're out of the contest. And Jennifer Strange, during the contest, was saying that she wasn't feeling good. She had headaches, blah, blah, blah. She went home and died. Holy shit.
People don't understand.
That's every radio guy's worst nightmare.
They don't understand water can be fatal.
Right.
If you drink too much of it and don't get rid of it.
Well, the jury came back with a decision yesterday. This is a big. Jury awards $16 million in damages to Jennifer Strange's family.
And a Wii, though? Did they get the Wii?
I think they threw it away, sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I think.
Just want, because the station could probably get in trouble if they renege on the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they threw in the Wii.
All right.
And a few games for the family.
Few games, Wii Fit.
But, yeah, the jury came back. This doesn't kill the radio company, by the way.
No?
It doesn't make the radio company happy. $16 million. I mean, they could have came back with $100 million.
Yeah.
They really could have went all out.
What company is that?
Entercom. We used to work for Entercom.
Entercom.
Good old Entercom.
Oh, they're going to love writing that check.
No kidding. And radio companies can't afford to write these checks these days.
No.
But $16 million, $500. We're just throwing away the $577,000, I guess.
Yeah, that's
it's actually $16.5 million, basically.
16.5.
16. Well, you round it up usually, so $16.6 million. We'll call it $16.6 million to the family.
Yikes.
And this pretty much ends regular radio. By the way.
Oh, that was a biggie.
Even though when the Wii For Wii incident went down, it really messed up radio shows big time. Everyone got paranoid to the point that it affected us.
Yeah, no more stunt type shows where you have guests come in and do things like the eggnog challenge thing that we do every Christmas.
We did, 3 years in a row, something like that?
Yeah.
Very successful. One of our greatest bits we've ever done.
Some of the most memorable moments, the adorable Pat from Munaki puking was just for years.
One for the ages.
One for the ages.
One for the ages, Pat. I know you're listening. God bless you, Pat.
And Munaki.
And your 9 toes, you motherfucker.
It's just fantastic.
Pat was tweeting.
I am horrified watching this.
Yeah, Pat was tweeting like crazy yesterday saying, I guess this pretty much ends my eggnog drinking challenge thing.
Dude, if you watch these videos, like Sam just popped up a couple of the videos, we are crying. We are literally, I'm crying over here. Crying at how fucking funny that was.
Unbelievable. How do you get to them for the people that have never seen them there, Sam?
If you just YouTube Opie and Anthony Baby Bird, there's a bunch of different versions.
There's so many angles on it.
Oh, yeah, everyone had their cameras in that day.
Fucking Kane.
Joe Rogan was in studio.
Yeah, he's the one that kind of brought it up.
Right. Unbelievable.
And then Pat brought it up.
So this is it. This is it for regular radio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been happening, but
that's the final nail in the Xbox.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very bland from now on.
Yeah.
No radio show is going to be able to do anything like crazy.
No, you're not even crazy.
Not
You
even
just
close
can't
to
do
crazy.
anything.
Right.
You can't do anything now. You can't have you can't do radio contests anymore. Can we do a contest where 10 people will put their hands on a car and the last one that takes their hand off wins? Well, what if the weather gets hot and people scald their fingertips?
Mm-hmm.
What about the weather if it rains and they get pneumonia?
Mm-hmm.
What if someone slams their hand in the door? What if lawyers, the parade of lawyers comes out and tells you why you can't do anything? Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Disgusting.
But that case is officially over.
Yeah, see, Kevin from Connecticut reminded me. Remember, we actually shot a bottle rocket out of a woman's vagina. You think that the lawyers would, if we go, hey, excuse me, guys, we want to take a bottle rocket and stick it in a woman's vagina. Yeah. And then we want to light the fuse and have it go down the hallway. Can we do that?
What would management say?
Say.
I guess that's a no.
No, of course not. Even though we built a wonderful heat shield and everything for the woman.
It was very technical.
Oh, by the way, don't be confused. The bottle rocket still had to be in her vag.
Yeah.
But we built it in such a way where we had a nice heat shield to protect the area.
Yeah. Everything.
We thought of everything.
Of course, Sex for Sam. We realized what happened there.
55-gallon drum challenge.
55-gallon drum challenge.
Never to be seen again.
Never do that. Assault on the media. You'll never see that.
Never.
So many things. Woman smoking out of her vag, which was hysterically funny.
Never, ever see that again.
Cell phone up the vag.
Oh, that's not happening ever again.
We sure did a lot with vaginas.
We love vaginas.
We adore the vagina.
Can't get enough of the vagina. Love the snatch.
Shut up, Sam. He puts up bra bombing.
Love the pink taco. I'm not going to acknowledge you wrote that, you fucking
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Boy.
Thank God we got our wit and our cleverness, or this show would be done.
Done.
We're clever still. They can't take that away from us.
Yeah.
Man.
As we come in with that fucking lobotomy thing like the friend on Planet of the Apes.
Right.
You cut out their brains. We just sit here. Hey, we're two guys.
I just spit up coffee. Good old Jeff and Jay, whatever the fuck
John
their names
and
are.
Jeff, was
John and
it?
Jeff. What are their names?
Yeah.
All right, John and Jeff.
They were fantastic. Yeah.
A lot of people want to know our opinion. Wherever I walked yesterday, and I couldn't even go to the corner.
Really?
Couldn't even go to my Starbucks. Every person was stopping me. They wanted my opinion on this freaking We for We judgment.
Damn.
Wherever I went. I said, look, I'll say what I have to say on my radio show.
Yeah. We got a radio show to express ourselves.
So you're going to have to just wait, mister. And then they just walk away depressed, thinking they were going to get a little special knowledge from me or you. That ain't happening.
No inside info. You listen to the show.
Right. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I think everyone knows what this means.
It means you're not going to hear any of that.
As soon as the lady died, they shut down every single radio show. And, this will just guarantee that it's not coming back anytime soon.
The lawyers got more power over programming, and that was that.
What frustrates me is that it affects satellite radio, too.
I know.
Because this was supposed to be the place where anything goes.
Yeah.
And it's no secret. That's just not true.
You come here, and it was supposed to be, everything was fair game.
Right.
As they call it.
Right.
Fair game.
Oh, the bees? Yeah, all right. Now everyone's calling in.
Oh, right.
Can we do
Oh, my God, remember that?
Sam, can you do a weekend of bits and just call it things Opie and Anthony can't do anymore?
That's a great idea.
And just play the highlights from all these crazy bits we used to do?
Yeah.
Walter in PA, what's up?
Hey, Opie, Anthony.
Hey.
You guys used to do a bit where guys would come in and put their nutsack in a jar full of bees.
And this isn't even all that long ago, sir.
That's
I
right.
remember that.
That's right.
Right. And there's another one. Can you used to do a bit where guys would put their nutsack, oh, my God, why does that sound gay, in the mousetrap?
Yes, remember that one?
We can't do that anymore.
Holy shit.
And that was on satellite radio.
Yes, it was. Yeah, the bee thing was...
Oh, God.
I love the bee bit. I love the bee bit.
I was petrified of the bees and dressed in a beekeeper's suit.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even come into the studio without a full beekeeper's suit on.
We're looking...
What a fag.
We're looking... Where do they find this one? Is this YouTube, too?
Yeah, if you YouTube...
YouTube allowed this video?
I don't think they know about it.
They don't know what it is. They don't know what it is.
Opie and Anthony Super Bowl.
Right.
You can't really see anything except look, we're in beekeeper.
Not all of us. I went sans bee outfit.
But who is that?
I think that's Jimmy Norton.
Oh, what's he doing without gloves on?
It was you, Jimmy, and Tracy Morgan in the
Tracy
bee
Morgan
costume.
showed up in a bee costume.
And then he got scared and ran out.
And hasn't been seen from since.
And hasn't come back.
No. Anyway, yeah, you can't do the bee thing anymore.
We're just watching the video. He's one of the contestants humping the...
Well, they're doing
bee
everything
canister.
they could to get the bees to stay in their ball bags.
Yeah.
The problem, if I remember correctly, we had to get our bees in the middle of winter. And we had to wake them up or something.
Yeah,
They were
'cause
dormant.
bees are very dormant, in the winter.
So some guy did bring bees, but said, these are really tired, lazy, sleeping bees.
So we got to smack them around and get them a little pissed off. Oh, big wasp.
But in the
Hornet.
end, guess what? They stung.
They certainly did.
They stung ball bags.
Left big fucking welts on the guy's genitals.
What would management say?
Say.
No. Management would say no. Yes. Oh, big foundry cog, you fuck. Jesus Christ. Hate that logo.
What the fuck did you have to do with all our creativity?
Oh,
What the fuck? You don't own us, you fuck.
Anything flaming.
Let's say hi to Scott in Wisconsin. Scott.
Scott.
Boys.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, I seen on the news last night there's a station in Madison, Wisconsin, Z104,
Yeah.
and they had a contest of women sending nude pictures for concert tickets. And people were writing the newspapers and about how outraged they were. And the management's actually standing by the DJ saying it was
we did this one.
just a bit, and they're standing by.
Yeah. Your phone kind of sucks, but basically they had a competition where women send in naked pics of themselves cleaning their house.
Yeah, for concert tickets.
What's wrong with that?
They were part of Jocktober.
Yes, we did this station for Jocktober. That's Connie and Fish's home station.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it wasn't Connie and Fish that did the bit.
I wouldn't think so.
I doubt
hope
it.
not.
They're too busy, making believe they're married for their
That's
their
crazy.
audience.
That's a little too crazy.
Maybe
Right.
it was Tyler Cruz.
Oh, God, fake name ass.
Good old Tyler Cruz.
Stop it.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Let's go to Matt in Connecticut. Matt, what's going on?
Hey, you mentioned it earlier, but I don't think you gave it as much justice as you should have. That 55-gallon drum challenge, you sealed up girls in a drum, and then you dropped Madagascar hissing cockroaches through the hole,
Yeah.
and it just sounded like a snuff film.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's some of my favorite audio ever. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was horrific.
we
the women
actually
were screaming.
we actually got horror from our listeners that
Yeah.
day. The women that were in the drums,
And
horror.
The echoey
Horror
sound
sounds.
of them inside, that muffled sound of them inside. God, what a hot contest this was.
No kidding, because they had to be in their bra and panties.
God damn.
And they couldn't see in the 55-gallon drum challenge. We had holes all over the damn thing, and we dropped different stuff in. The best. Don't forget
that shit?
Don't forget the big eels.
Oh, God.
God damn.
Oh, I remember her.
Why wasn't I fucking these girls?
You were married.
Shit.
I don't even know if you were married.
God.
You were in love. That's what it was.
Happened.
You were in love.
Fuck me.
Back then, you were in love.
Stupid love.
Stupid love got in the way. You didn't see how hot they were back then. You
Love
had,
sucks a fat one.
you had the love fucking sunglasses on, man.
Like the fucking horses in Central Park, the blinders.
Yeah.
I can't see any delicious food or anything that'll distract me or make me go crazy.
Do you remember the eels, though, that would just slam
Yes.
up against the 55-gallon drums, making
Yeah.
horrific noises, which made the girls scream because they didn't know what the hell was in there?
The screams, all I could describe it as was a serial killer's basement.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what it sounded like.
And how
Worse than fucking Silence of the Lambs, The Well. Worse
Right.
than that shit.
And how many of those did we get done?
Yeah, we did a couple of those.
2 or 3 of those, right?
At least 2.
Now.
What would management say?
Yeah.
Well, very dangerous with entrails from cows and stuff. We don't know mad cow disease. They could get that. If they're in the drum and have claustrophobia, they could sue us. No, we can't do it. Why don't you do it? We'll let you do it this way, without the drum, and without any disgusting stuff, and without girls. But anything else you want to do?
Yeah, you could like dump powdered sugar on them.
Look at that. I didn't realize the girls were kind of hot.
Kinda, they're real hot.
Oh my God!
Look how hot they are with goop all over them.
And they're locked in. They were locked the fuck in those drums. They couldn't get out.
Yeah.
It was horrifying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's crying. This is great. She's yelling no. Oh, rewind that a little bit. I want to hear her scream no.
Sarah? You all right? Sarah? I'm fine.
I'm fine. Lordy.
She's got her hands full of holes in her, and she's pulling herself out of the water. When she puts her hands up there, hit him with a hammer. No!
Hit him with a hammer.
Look at the fear in her eyes. Oh my! And then the dumb logo, because he came up with the whole fucking idea.
The logo says it all.
Jesus Christ!
Yes, 55-gallon foundry. All right, we get it.
Jesus.
Yes.
Brought to you by the way.
Sex for Foundry.
It was brought to you by Foundry, not brought to you by Opie and Anthony. When we came up with the idea.
Yeah, brought to you by Whip 'em Out Foundry.
Jesus Christ. You just fucking hosted videos. You didn't fucking, you didn't come up with this stuff. Jared in Boston, what's going on?
Jared.
Hey, guys. The 55-gallon drum continues to be my second favorite bit ever.
Second?
What's the first?
Oh, the NRA theme restaurant.
Ah, that was a fun one. That was really a stunt or anything. That was just us kind of talking. What is that is being put in the drum?
Those are the big fucking eels.
No, that looks like a... This chick is so scared. I love it. She's horrified.
Just pretend it's giving you allowance money.
This is just so brutal. I would love to do that again.
I'll bet we could.
Yeah? Why don't we ask management?
Why don't we go old school and ask for forgiveness? Just do it.
Yeah, we could just do it.
And then we'll ask for forgiveness. That was one of our greatest things ever.
I think that's what we used to do. We never told anyone we were doing this shit. We'd be like, hey, someone get us some 55-gallon drums. We'll drill some holes in them and fill it up with shit. Get some girls down here. Ken Stevens was off on a plane to one of the 18 stations he was managing to try to save some fucking money. Unbelievable.
Let's go to Rob. Rob, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Owen?
Hey, buddy.
Two of the bits that you guys missed, the Mentos Diet Coke out of the pussy challenge.
Right.
Yes. That was a fun one.
Fuck, I forgot what the other one was.
Oh, the gay Marco. I see what you want to talk about.
Gay Marco,
yeah.
Your list of bits reads like a Mythbusters episode guide. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, that was fucking great. Gay Marco eating
pussy.
Girl's pussy. He was flaming homosexual gay. Never even saw a woman's vagina.
Well, when he saw it for the first time, he actually said, "What is that?
What is that?" And we made him lick her fucking clit and stick his tongue up her pussy, and he had to eat her pussy for the entire length of
a No Kids on the Block song.
Was it, or was it a
No Kids, New Kids? Right?
Was it a New Kids song or a
NSYNC song?
NSYNC.
NSYNC. You're right. NSYNC.
An NSYNC song, and he's sitting there. He started crying. And he was looking, going, "What is that? What is that?" He was gagging.
And by the way,
the chick was hot.
Yeah, she was really hot. We're like, you're out of your fucking mind. This should make you straight. Who are you kidding?
God, what the fuck happened to radio?
And you know what? That was on regular radio. We can't even do that on satellite.
Regular fucking radio. And everyone knew what he was doing. There wasn't anyone in the audience. We were able to talk about it in a way that everyone knew what the fuck he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Eat her peach. That's what it was. He's eating her peach. And everyone knew. You couldn't even say that on regular radio now. No, we can't say that unless there's actual peaches and it's not any vagina.
John in Miami. John?
Good evening.
Hello, John.
Can this be the Thanksgiving, fellas, where we finally get Fields for Meals happening?
Fields for Meals, we want to raise a lot of money for the fucking homeless. We try every year, but we fail miserably because of this.
What would management say?
The weird part about Fields for Meals, every year the girls come and say, yes, we'll do this for you.
Yeah.
And basically the bid is you get some really hot girls. You put them in huge, like, refrigerator boxes. We did get this done one year for a little while, by the way.
And we actually had a girl in there with her ample tits, and the guy reach in and feel her tits, and it was her own brother. That was a good one.
Yeah, by the way, we did that bit first.
Yeah.
So shut up. But, yeah, I mean, I love that concept. There were holes in the refrigerator box. You paid your donation, whether it was money for the homeless or like a can of food, and then you reached in and you try to tune in Tokyo.
Yeah.
You know.
Now our show, completely gay. No. All we can do is homosexual stuff. We could have Bobo whip his dick out and make it get hard and soft like a fucking teeter-totter. That's fine. Yeah.
Let me go to Eric in Buffalo.
Jesus,
Eric,
what happened?
Penis weightlifting we're allowed to do.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
How about labia weightlifting?
No! What would management say?
Management doesn't like girls.
They hate girls.
Eric, what do you got?
I was going to say, I wonder if those lawyers are going to let you guys have any more killer beach parties like they had one you had up here in Buffalo.
That would never happen again.
And the hardcore listeners know that was the bit that was supposed to get us fired. That's what's so funny about what happened to us.
That was getting some legs. That event was going to get us fired.
We were on a runaway train, and we were supposed to be fired for the beach thing, and then, like, a mere 10 days later, we did the sex for Sam.
I got fired for that.
We were out of our fucking minds.
So, yeah, we pled down to one count of being assholes.
Yeah, the FCC was looking into it.
Even though it wasn't ever on the air.
Right. CBS lawyers were looking into it. The media was all over it. And we were sweating it out, and all of a sudden we moved on to our next bit, which happened to be Sex for Sam. And
it was never broadcast.
And then it made the whole Buffalo situation easy because they said, they're going to get fired anyway, so don't worry about it.
That was like the original Woodstock if you were there. You know, you'll never get that feel again. It'll never happen like that again.
And a lot of people swear they were there.
Yeah.
And they weren't. They just weren't.
And fucking 12 hookers were eating each other's box in a circle on a public beach with families on blankets, horrified.
Hey, man.
How we had a daisy chain of fucking lesbians. It was fantastic.
What was the vegetable the one girl used?
Oh, zucchini.
Zucchini.
Up her ass.
Yes.
Dude, she stuck a zucchini up her ass on a public beach where families were frolicking.
This. A woman. Okay, that's different. I think we need to bring this to our radio.
It's just a discussion of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, all this shit is all over the internet if you're kind of new to the show. Homeless shopping spree we could do probably.
Yeah, but now Tippy Tom's dead.
Without the Tippy Tom or the Zigster, it's really hard to do that.
Yeah, big stars.
This is one of my favorite newer bits that we got shut down doing. James in Tennessee. What's up, James?
James.
Good evening.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Let me tell you about Box O'Cox.
Oh,
one of the
God,
greatest
I love that fucking bit.
ever.
How much fun?
Send cock emails to Eric Logan's email.
Well, that was always fun, sending big dick pictures to Elo.
Well, because we got pissed that he got in our way.
I wish. Oh, my God. Boy, did we fucking... It was like we didn't realize how good we had it with the Elo. And we made everybody send him cock pictures. Box of Cocks was great. We had a cardboard box in the middle of the sidewalk, and it said free kittens or puppies on the side.
Yeah.
And it was just in the middle of Manhattan sidewalk. And people would open the box up, and in there were just gay male porno pictures.
The worst fucking gay porno
giant
that you could
cock
imagine.
Pictures.
And there was also at the bottom of the box a giant dildo.
Giant
right
dildo.
up.
It was the box of cocks. So people would be upset, like, oh my God, there's a box full of puppies in the middle of the sidewalk here in Manhattan. And they would open the box up and be horrified looking at big jisming cocks. Reminiscing, Opie.
You know, one of my reminiscing. Can you find reminiscing? Who did that originally?
I think that was we'll go dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing. No, not Mary J. Blige.
No, let's go to Chris and the Poconos. Chris.
Hey, guys.
Little River Band, nice.
Was it?
1978.
Oh.
What, Chris?
In Philly, you had fans giving head and bump.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, my God. I remember that, even though the guy's phone broke up. We had a guy, a Philly fan, when we were at YSP, come in with a freeze-dried monkey. It was a dead monkey in a bag because we wanted, like, the weirdest thing to bring down for some tickets or some shit. And another guy said, I will let that monkey give me a blowjob if I could have the tickets, and stuck his dick in a dead, freeze-dried monkey mouth and pumped his dick and got a blowjob from said dead monkey.
Yeah, that
you think we could do that now?
Well, I...
What would management say?
I don't think so. That same broadcast, there was a woman with child.
I remember that too.
She was such a big fan of our show. She came to the broadcast outside YSP. There was probably 1,000 people outside YSP, and that's not an exaggeration. Easily. And they were watching the broadcast, and she was with child, and she decided to have a strange Opie and Anthony listener watch her child so she could go off and blow a complete stranger.
And blow another complete stranger.
Right.
As a stranger watched her baby in a little stroller.
That was the era of Tim Sabian, who now has to make believe he hates us, which is just always terrific.
Yeah, that's always fun and comfortable.
I love that we're the only ones that are honest around here. Tim Sabian walks around, he has to hate us now because, he works for Howard. So he's got to make believe he doesn't like us. It's so stupid. This whole thing is stupid.
Damn. What about the vomiting at BCN? The clam chowder contest? That turned into not only how much clam chowder you can eat until you vomit, but then somebody took the vomit from somebody else and ate the vomit.
Well,
that was so difficult.
You're
to watch.
misrepresenting the bit slightly.
Am I?
Yes. It was our chowder contest, kind of like the eggnog challenge.
Yeah.
Who could eat the most chowder without puking for Super Bowl tickets? And in typical fashion, we had a pair of tickets to the Super Bowl. I think it was in where the fuck was it? New Orleans?
Yeah, it might have
somewhere
been.
really far away.
Right.
We just gave the people tickets. They had to figure out how to get there.
There's no
By the way, they had to figure out how to get to the Super Bowl 2 days before the Super Bowl. Very easy if you call a travel agent.
Yeah, and it's a piece of cake getting a hotel too.
Right. Here's the tickets. Everything else you're on your own. But they still came out of the woodwork to try to win them. And we gave away the tickets, and then BCN, God bless them, and they're resting in peace right now.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers! A lot of anger.
Yeah.
Because I know what this business could be. That's why I get so mad, by the way.
Oh.
People think I'm just crazy. I am crazy. But I also know what this business could be and what it was, and that's why I'm so fucking frustrated.
Every day was a new adventure in what we could do and just freak out people, our audience, ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
What about...
Wait. Before you move on, the second half of that story. So BCN comes up with another pair of tickets. They're like, good news, we got another pair of tickets. We're like, well, fuck, we did the clam chowder eating contest. We don't know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, me and Ann look, and there was a bucket where all the contestants were puking in.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a light bulb goes on in our heads. And they allowed us to do it.
Yeah.
Management wouldn't allow this shit now.
That's like a biohazard now.
And we're like, okay, here's the bit. Who wants in? So most of the contestants raised their hand that lost. We're like, okay, this is what you have to do. We got a nice big spoon. You have to scoop out some puke out of the barrel.
A big heaping helping.
On the spoon. We'll decide if it's enough on the spoon. And all you have to do, was one of the most simplest bits we ever came up with. All you have to do is swallow the spoonful of clam chowder puke. Keep it down, I think, for a minute, 90 seconds, something like that. You got the Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, that's fucking easy. All these hardcore Boston dudes and stuff.
Yep.
One after another, they did it and started puking into the same fucking barrel.
Yes. They couldn't hold it down.
No, they couldn't.
And it stunk so bad, like puke. Double puke is really bad. Puke that's being puked up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's horrific.
Oh, yeah.
How about this one? I don't remember this. Underage drunk girl fucking.
What?
Wow. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what that is. It's from Hampton's Howie. I don't remember that one.
Jimmy's gonna be in here soon.
Yeah.
He took a red eye. He was on Leno last night. He killed, by the way. He was great. I think we were back on the air after sitting out 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks into it, we almost got fired again.
Oh, right.
I walked home with Jimmy that day. He actually yelled at me.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. We can't do that. We just got our jobs back.
Right. I'm like,
what the
what?
fuck are you doing? What are we doing?
I'm like, what? We're just fucking, you know.
We got to stop this.
He was so upset.
Oh, was he pissed? And I was just worried. Like, I got that feeling like, oh, my God.
Look,
we're done.
It wasn't our fault that a girl that we thought was of age might not have been. And she was completely naked on the sidewalk outside our building on 57th Street as real business people were trying to come into the building to go to work.
Statute of limitations is up on that.
No, I don't know. I don't know. So I don't even know.
We're fine.
I don't know what's real and what's not.
I don't either. But a band brought them up. Was what it was.
That's right.
And they were intoxicated when they came in the building.
That is
I
a
knew
fact.
that. They were intoxicated when they came in the building. And, you know, she couldn't walk very well.
And we didn't fucking put her out in the cold completely naked.
No.
Assault on the media, ping pong balls out of the vagina.
Wiffle bat challenge.
Well,
it's another one that was huge.
Well, we would probably still be doing that one, but one girl decided to get a little.
Oh yeah.
A little. Well, she said she was experienced at putting things in other girls' vaginas.
Yeah,
but it was very evident that she was not. And
she hit the girl's fucking stomach.
she pushed a little too hard, and that was a major problem.
Yeah,
ending that one.
I think we gave an abortion in the studio that day.
The voyeur bus, that was fun until we got 12 people arrested.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's time to write the book now that I think about it. Jim in Canada. Jim.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
All right, Jim.
Yes, the thing I miss the most is Opie being able to open up the window and spray mustard on random Asian people.
That was another good one, yes. That poor guy.
It was so great.
What's that?
That was the greatest moment of my life.
I loved that.
Why was that so good for you?
Because I was standing out on the sidewalk.
Oh, you were close?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get the mustard on that fucking asshole with the, what was he?
The toothpick guy,
the
right?
toothpick guy that brought in the Letterman thing.
Oh, right.
I remember, because I was sitting there getting the toothpick guy to come out, and I was getting him right by the window.
We were trying to set up the toothpick guy because, I was just extremely angry that I wasn't able to smash his work of art.
Yeah.
That made me mad that he wasn't allowing me to do something destructive.
Yeah.
So then we set him up where we wanted him on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And Sam was trying to get him to just kind of hang out outside the window.
And he did, but next to him was an Asian gentleman getting ready for work since it was 8 o'clock in the morning on his cell phone, just talking in his suit, in his business attire, and all of a sudden, mustard rained
down on him. Mustard.
We saw that guy in the elevator many times after that. He had no idea. He was trying to figure out, why am I covered in mustard? Because he looked up, and at that point, we were back inside.
God. Remember Club Stinky, where we would take people to smoke marijuana?
Yeah.
Club Stinky. They would go to the stairwell and just smoke pot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're reminiscing because the Wii For thing,
Yeah, kind of ruined all that. I mean,
and they were doing safe stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that stuff was easy to do.
Nothing.
Now these companies aren't going to let you get anywhere near the line, so you're going to have to be clever and witty. And thought-provoking.
Yeah, what could we do?
Knife fetish girl. She was terrific.
Was a good one.
She loved knives being scraped on her.
Yeah.
We had to cut her a little bit, little shallow cuts. She was a big fan of the shallow cuts. and it got her to come to an orgasm.
Stockbroker Dave's vasectomy parts.
Wow, what was wrong with that?
We had a woman put it on a Ritz cracker and eat it for tickets.
For Aerosmith.
She ate the shit that they took out when they gave him a vasectomy on a cracker.
Yeah, we were the show that brought you cannibalism.
You think that would go over now?
Did you guys throw darts at a
guy's back?
Yeah.
Yes. We
that was Anthony.
From Limo Anthony.
From Vital Limousine.
From what I think, he didn't ever own a limo company or anything.
I don't know what he was about.
We threw darts in his back. Each dart that hit, he was able to plug his company.
We covered the spine, though, because someone last minute said we could kill him if we hit his spine.
Yeah, we might paralyze him. So we just ran a strip of newspaper down his spine and hit him in the shoulder blades. And the darts stuck.
All right.
I missed that shit.
Blind boxing. Look those clips up. That's not happening again. The teen lesbian pajama parties, that ain't happening
that
again.
a good one?
I bet the company would still let you staple newspapers to your legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
something we didn't even... That was like spur of the moment.
I remember listening that day. And
oh,
you
my
guys were
God.
Just bored and decided you're going to staple newspapers to your leg with a staple gun.
Yeah, we took an entire newspaper, a regular city newspaper.
It was more than that, Sam.
And put it on our leg.
This was before Jackass, by the way.
Yes.
We were doing some of those Jackass bits before Jackass. Hoo-hoo.
You put the newspaper on your leg, and you take a staple gun, and then go right into the newspaper. And then you take a page off, hand it to the next guy. And he does that, and before you know it, the paper's getting a little thin, and the staple's starting to poke through the newspaper into your leg. And the Opie won that one by going no newspaper.
I went sans.
He went no newspaper, and I couldn't match it because my leg was fucking just chop meat and bleeding.
I got scars from that still.
Yeah.
That's easy stuff, though, Sam. That's rookie stuff.
Sorry.
We were like backyard wrestlers.
Yeah.
Cutting ourselves and stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Are we banned in Newark? I think we are banned in New York for our celebrity softball games. That one we should bring back.
Yeah, we could do that.
That we should bring back if we could still run around the fucking bases.
I don't know if people get out of hand and shut up.
Yeah, we did Jimmy James in New Hampshire. Jimmy James.
Gang, gang, gang.
Gang, gang, gang.
By the way, we just got a message from Club Soda Kenny. Within 30 minutes, you're going to have a surprise celebrity guest here, but he will be in a Halloween costume.
Oh.
The celebrity has offered a cash prize for whoever can guess who he is.
Wow.
Very exciting.
So this is a contest for the listeners, then?
Yeah, or whoever. I mean, if you want the cash prize, I guess you could.
I have no idea what this
right,
is about.
yeah.
Remember the days we knew what we were doing on our own show? Jimmy James, what's going on?
That's when we used to actually plan our own show.
Man. Sorry. Hey, didn't you boys spend a week trying to get a pregnant woman to give birth on the air?
Oh, right.
Yeah, she wasn't fucking cooperative.
Yeah, we made her run up and down the stairs
I think there'd be some legal issues with that about now.
Yeah, you think we'd be able to do that?
She'd come in every afternoon with her husband. That kid's got to be 10 years old now if you want to really get depressed. No joke.
Probably retarded.
Because I think this was around 99. And she would get completely naked, and every day we'd do different stuff to try to get her to, drop the kid live on our show. She was over 9 months pregnant, too, so this was a real possibility. And we did everything from...
jumping jacks involved.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say it. Jumping jacks, walking up and down the stairs, and she even had sex with her husband.
Yes. Didn't work.
None of that stuff
What
worked.
about, I wonder what happened. We ought to look and try to find out what happened to people like Skid Markey, who is, some of the youngsters that were involved with the show who are now probably fucking in college.
Opie Anthony.
Hi, I'm Skid Markey.
I'm Skid Markey.
Remember me? What did Skid Markey do? I forgot his gag.
He had goofy songs.
Oh, he did goofy songs?
He was
Was he Stephen Lynch?
He was Stephen Lynch before Stephen Lynch.
He was the young Stephen Lynch. Skid Markey.
Skid Markey.
And then there was the other kid, the kid that wanted to go to the hockey game with you. He's probably 30 now.
Let me think, because he was about... How old was he at the time?
Well, his age was part of his name.
I know, I forgot how old.
But it never went up. It was 12-year-old.
I think it was 12-year-old, and then
Gary.
So he's got to be...
Gary, right.
He's got to be 25 now. 24. Somewhere around there, I would guess.
Oh, my God. How horrible.
So going down memory lane because of the Wii thing. The jury gave the family of the woman that died from that contest $16.6 million.
Yeah.
And that basically shuts down radio officially now.
Maybe
it shuts it
someday.
down. Shuts it down.
You know what? I think when we're ready, when we've determined that our tenure in radio is up, Opie, we have to go out fucking Hiroshima style.
Oh, yeah.
Hiroshima.
Oh, yeah.
Like bring or come up with something brand new that out-trumps every single thing we just talked about.
Oh, yeah.
If you could also keep in mind there are younger people associated with the show who would need gainful employment after.
Fuck everyone has been our motto.
Don't make the mistake that the guys that came before you made.
Yes.
They thought that we were just going to take care of them for the rest of their careers.
What?
Make your own career.
That's it.
Make your own career, my friend.
Alienate yourself from us when we do something like that. Move on and get a career.
We hired guys
radio.
that assumed that we would just take care of them for the rest of their fucking lives and careers.
Use it as
big
an
mistake on their
apologetic
part.
resume stuffer. Be like, I did work for them. I had nothing to do with that, but I did have a lot of experience in the business. You do it that way. Those guys, assholes. You know, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'll write you a non-reference. That you never acknowledged anything we did and never liked it.
And every phone is ringing with more and more stuff we used to do. I mean, some of the stuff we probably should bring back, but most offensive song contest, that was one and done. That'll never happen again.
And let me explain something. That is something that we should absolutely be able to do on satellite radio because of the lack of FCC restrictions on satellite radio. We should be able to do the most offensive song. It won't hurt anybody, you know. It'll offend people because it's called the most offensive song contest, but it's not like someone could be physically hurt or injured and things like that. So we should be able to do that.
And that contest never ended. We're still trying to figure out who won that contest. They debate that.
Yeah, a lot of people
The listeners
do
debate that.
I think I know which one won. The KKK can. The KKK can. KKK can cause the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Who could take a on a tree?
When's Halloween?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Fuck. Because this one we can still do. Carl in Boston.
What? Oh,
well, yeah, Boo is in the title of an old bit. Yeah, thank you, Carl, for reminding me. Boob-o-lanterns. We could do that one still.
That was with
any girls
with implants.
Sam, this is what I want you to do. We got a lot of people that work for SiriusXM. I want you to walk around right now and ask which girls have breast implants. And I want the girls with breast implants to come in here so we could put a flashlight to their breast implants so the whole thing lights up like a fucking jack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
Could you do that immediately?
Yes.
Just walk around and ask which girls that work for SiriusXM.
Oh, Jesus. And then tell HR we said hi.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
And tell them we don't even know their names, and we like it that way.
I'm horny for cause have hairless little twats.
Okay.
Wasn't that a great one?
I remember it.
That was one of the most offensive songs. That was a good one. And it went on, like, it got really bad. Oh, Jesus.
Let's say hi to Kevin in Connecticut. Kevin.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
I remember you guys had a couple fuck on the new rugs at NEW to christen it in front of Greg Brady.
On regular radio.
Yeah.
We were so angry with the company at that, they finally gave us new rugs in the studio, and we're like, fuck you and your stupid new rugs.
Because the old one was all fucked up. Like, from all the contests we did do, like the 55-gallon drum thing, like the carpet was a mess and stunk, so they got us a new carpet.
And poor Pete, the engineer, was in charge of all that, and then we just fucking had a couple have sex in the corner to christen the new rugs.
Pete Johnson, remember that? It just smelled like ass in there too. He's fucking this chick.
Not
Greg
Pete
Brady
Johnson. He was
no Pete Johnson. The couple is fucking on the carpet, and Greg Brady's just looking over there like, what the fuck am I doing? And then the whole studio just smelled like ass and bad sex.
The girl I think had a dirty ass. It wasn't
You
fun.
guys didn't even acknowledge it. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just let him
We
fuck.
were decensored at that point.
We were
Opie.
completely
Oh,
desensitized.
how many shows that will never be aired again? I count 3.
Oh, which 3? I don't care.
Good one.
Killing the Mayor up in Boston.
Yep.
The Wolfpack Young Girls Show. And Homeless Charlie.
There's probably a couple more in there.
Yeah.
If I really thought about it. The mayor thing, we could play that stuff.
We've
still.
replayed that one. I think we went step by step through what we were thinking and how it went. One
that was
April
lame. We
1st.
should have never got fired for that.
That was
it was not that bit wasn't even believable. I don't know why Boston believed it.
That was a joke.
Because I think the media, they took it and ran with it. So
not knowing what it was really all about.
Barely played any of the audio, so people had to use their imaginations and went, "Oh my god!" But if you listen to the actual show, it was kind of hacky, to be honest with you. It was almost Jocktober-ish. Almost.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that
April
one.
1st I played it.
Yeah.
All right, that one will never get played.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we just found another one, Kevin.
That was one that will never get played.
Won't even get mentioned.
We can't even say it. That's how bad
I'm
this
pretty
one
sure
is.
every piece of audio from that is completely deleted from the system.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's
I don't even-
anywhere in here.
We don't have a copy of it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, but that should be allowed.
We could say it featured Francine.
Yes.
Yeah.
It featured Francine.
If you have that show, that's a
collector's item.
That'll be in the box set.
Yeah, that's the post-firing box set.
Yeah.
God damn, was that a bad one?
That's the Hiroshima read. That's what you have to reenact when you're ready to go.
Was that bad?
That was a close one.
Oh, shit.
That was close. No, we could do that bit. We could do that bit. We could do that
Yeah,
bit. All right.
good one.
They're ringing off the hook, but
Yeah.
that's how we handled the Wii for the Wii thing. Just showing you what has changed.
Yeah.
And now that this case is officially over, and
16 and a half
and a radio
mil.
company had to pay 16.6.
You think they're going to let anyone do anything?
No, the problem is they won't let you even get close to the line.
Yeah,
that's where the real issue is. I almost understand like they can't take chances like the Wii for Wii, but they'll take it. This is the problem with lawyers and radio. They'll take it way too far and go, no, we will not allow anything close to edgy.
No
or
one wants
crazy.
to. They don't want to defend anything that you do.
Nope.
Meanwhile, what you're doing, all those things we mentioned, all those bits we mentioned, were the reason we wound up being a very big radio show. It was those bits, and then in between those bits, we would do our show, and people liked it. But those were what we called the attention getters. Those are the ones that people would talk to their friends about and go, what? Oh, yeah, it's a show called Opie and Anthony, and then new people would tune in. So without those attention getters, you just sit and fucking...
I still like the show we do. It's just very different.
Oh,
now.
I do too.
It's very different.
I would like every so often, though, to be able to have...
To shake it up.
Yeah, a chick come in here and maybe do something a little outrageous.
Yeah, we'll start thinking down that road a little bit.
Yeah.
How are you and Scott Farrell? You make up yet? People want to know.
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So you guys haven't made up?
No. Why would I?
Another guy that has to pretend to hate us. I don't really understand, Sam.
That's what it is.
This Tim Sabian walks around. He makes believe he doesn't even know who we are. Like, really? You know what we did together in this business? Really?
My God, we made fun of your slacks. We all laughed. We had breakfast together at the station.
Now you got to, like, make believe you don't know us or you have to hate us?
Yeah.
What a dumb business. Dumb
business.
Hey, a lot of people were watching the World Series. I understand that. And they didn't get to see little Jimmy Norton on Jay Leno.
Jimmy Norton.
So we got the audio portion of his fine bit he did last night for Jay Leno.
How about you sync it up with the video portion so I could watch it and see? Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Nah, well, no, we'll watch that version as the listeners listen to this version. So we got to take a break.
That's what I was hoping to do.
Yeah, we'll do that. And Jimmy should be getting off a flight right about now. He should be in studio in, I don't know, another 10 or 15 minutes.
I took the red eye. He'll be all angry.
I know. And then there's some kind of Halloween surprise. Some celebrity in a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Yeah? And if you guess...
Do you know who it is?
No, I actually don't.
They're offering a cash prize if you could guess who it is.
Oh,
so I guess this costume's going to be elaborate.
Yeah.
It's got to hide the person.
Only Kenny knows who it is.
Really?
That's right.
How about you add me to the list of no's?
That's no fun.
How about me, too?
Is that who you're thinking?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking this?
I have a guess.
Nope.
Who?
No.
Is
I'm
one of
thinking-
these?
I'm thinking this.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Is
You guys,
Hold on.
Oh,
you
Kenny?
guys can win the cash prize.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're writing notes to Kenny. Kenny's not going to budge. He wants to keep
No.
it fun for everybody,
Oh,
right?
you guys got good penmanship.
All right.
So he's not even reading
We'll
it.
find out which celebrity is dressed up in a Halloween costume after the break. But first, Jim Norton from Leno last night. Thanks for checking us out today. Opie and Anthony on your radio. The workhorses of Sirius XM satellite radio. Ow. I want to say that I think the company treats us right. They treat us right. So I heard someone else was bitching that the company doesn't treat them right.
Oh.
That old gag. What's up, Ant? Nice live read with the AC/DC box set thing.
Oh, you like that? Yeah.
I
that
liked
thing's
it.
rocking.
I liked it a lot.
You know something? At first, I was like, I don't think I want one of these. You know, I was like, I'm an AC/DC kind of a fan, but not big enough to get the box set or anything. This thing is cool as shit.
It is cool.
I like it. This will look cool displayed somewhere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Well, you should put it somewhere around your bar area.
I'll put it by my karaoke stage. Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Hey, it's a quickie. Jimmy Kimmel, God bless this guy. He used to do our radio show. Another guy that...
Oh. Well, we kind of fucked that relationship
We used to be
up
pals with.
when we...
Well, the ice cream man.
Yeah, when you almost punched one of his good friends.
Well, what do you want from me? That was the one day that Scott Herman was legitimately scared.
That was the super angry Opie days.
Oh, fuck, was I pissed. How close was I to
throwing down?
Well,
pretty close.
We were nose to nose.
Pretty goddamn close.
I did one of those fucking I'm a manager, and it was a bad call, and I got right in his face like he was an umpire.
Put it this way, we've seen that guy within the last, year and a half or so, and he still holds a huge fucking grudge.
I actually asked him. We saw him on the street.
Yeah.
Gary Wall. I go, so what do you think of us these days? I had to know.
Yeah.
And what was his word? Indifferent?
Yeah.
But it was a much better word. Like he has a great vocabulary.
He said, indifference.
It was a word that means indifference, but it was definitely a little higher up.
It was a great insult.
It was a great word.
Yeah, I had to give it to him.
And God bless him for being honest. He goes, indifference
he held a grudge.
I would love to know what the word was. But, unfortunately, Gary Wall was...
hot daughter.
Oh, my God. Gary Wall. We liked the guy. He was in a bad spot. We were in a bad spot. Everybody was in a bad spot.
He was a real nice guy.
He believed in us, though.
But, people tend to believe in us, and then something happens to their beliefs.
It's easy to believe in a show that has an extreme amount of talent.
Then they they believe in us until their beliefs get them on the unemployment line. Then,
you know what?
Then they don't believe as much.
But if you have good skills, that's just a temporary thing.
Of course.
You'll be working again.
You'll snap back.
I told one of the new guys that the other day. I don't even know his name yet. I go, look, man, just take chances. Yeah. A lot of the guys who got fired over the years, they're working still.
Yeah, they're back in the game.
The ones that aren't working, they don't deserve to work. Ambivalent?
There you go. Oh.
Ambivalence.
Yes, it was ambivalence.
And I still can't say your name because I don't know. SAIKOTIC.
How do people remember that?
Ambivalent was the word, yes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel, though, he used to do football picks for our show on Fridays and Mondays.
Right, yeah.
And by the way, big weekend for football because you got Brett Favre. Returning to Green Bay. What did they decide on, by the way? Remember they were running a contest?
Are they going to like him
Anybody
or
in
hate
the Wisconsin area? Could
Are
they
they
call?
Gonna cheer him or boo him?
But they were coming up with the best idea to welcome him back to Green Bay.
Yeah.
I want to know what they decided on finally. But that's big, him going back to Green Bay as a Viking. Wow. And we got a Jets-Dolphins game, Giants-Eagles, and I'm sure your favorite team is playing as well. Jimmy Kimmel owns Melissa Joan Hart. Did you see this clip yet? It's everywhere.
What?
I'm just going to play. It doesn't need a setup.
Clarissa?
Listen to Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, no.
The balls. Like to see some of these guys with balls.
I want to see you do it.
I wouldn't be
come
good
out and
at it, but I know my limitations. That's the thing about me. At any point during the competition, did you consider using witchcraft to help you?
Whoa, hold on. That joke is like 1996, I think, so...
Yeah, but you know what? So are you, to be honest.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. I'm an evil person.
Go on.
Let's try to get past that, Melissa.
How great is that? How fucking great is that, though?
What a set of balls.
He's trying to have a little fun. She goes, oh, that joke is so 1996. Really?
He told her.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
That's pretty much it.
Take that, has been.
Aw, little Clarissa.
Yeah, she got smashed. Well, what are you doing smashing a comedian? You don't think he's going to have something to come back with?
Oh, he's going to fight. Well, he did.
And what was this about? I don't even know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. So there you go on that.
Did she pose nude at some point?
Melissa Joan. Wow, she looks older, huh?
Is that her?
That doesn't.
She doesn't even look like Clarissa anymore.
She looks like Mary Hart from Entertainment Tonight.
That doesn't look like her.
No, not at all.
What did she do?
Okay.
She did something like Maxim or something, I think, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Fuck her in the ass.
Oh, it's psychotic. Okay. Sorry, psychotic. Let's say hi to Rich in Wisconsin. Rich?
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Rich?
I got a little info on, what they're going to do around here, at least in the Milwaukee area, about the Brett Favre thing.
Yeah.
They're just going to play every time he's ever fucked up, whether it's missing a big pass at the end of the game or fumbling or whatever else. At least that's what they're doing in the Milwaukee area. And they're going to air it for like 5 hours on Saturday.
On what, a TV station?
Yeah, probably all the local TV stations.
See, if the Packers themselves had balls, they would go, we want to welcome back a legend.
Here's the funny thing. I've lived in
you just
Jesus fucking Christ, am I even here?
You should handle it like John and Jeff did.
What?
Excuse me, sir. Opie was speaking for a moment, and you inadvertently spoke over him. If you would just hold on for 1 minute and let Opie complete his thought, then you can speak. Okay, sir? I'm sorry.
That's smart, and then we would be syndicated to Lansing, Michigan, which would be terrific for us. Sorry, Rich. Sorry about
right
that.
on that shit.
No, I apologize. Sometimes there's a lag between the cell phones. Sorry about that.
I think there is some kind of issue because it happens too much, and I get frustrated by it. But I think you're right. I think there's some kind of cell phone. Oh, our guest is here. Hold on, Kenny. Hold on.
Kenny.
Rich, all I was going to say was I was taking what you said, and I said if the Packers had balls, they would do some big announcement, want to welcome back. Like they're taking the high road,
yeah,
and then bring your attention to the big screen,
right,
and then do a montage of him fucking up. That would be fucking one for the ages.
Would that be?
Well, he's saying they're doing it on a TV station.
Yeah,
that's
but
great.
Fuck that. Do it at the stadium.
Put it on the jumbotron.
Yep.
Oh, that would be amazing. Rich, I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot there. I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
But that was definitely my fault right there. See, I could take blame.
It's my fault.
It only took 15 years to figure that I could take blame for stuff.
Yeah, I'm so tired of the whole Green Bay Packers thing. You try and watch the evening news around here, and it's 40 minutes of Packers coverage and then 20 minutes on who got killed in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hate the Packers.
All right.
Go Pack, go.
I understand that. I understand Halloween's tomorrow, so the local stations are all putting their Halloween costumes on. But Mike Wood, we're supposed to believe he's A-Rod? Is that it? What is he doing?
Or is that what he likes to take? Wait a minute.
Whoa!
What did I say?
Whoa!
Check, please. Check, please.
Wow, you're a shock jock.
I am. That's what they call me.
I got my flip out because this is going to be terrific. I'm not really sure, but we go to Club Soda Kenny.
I'm going to turn this.
Speaking of shocking,
yes, Kenny.
The surprise celebrity guest is here in his Halloween costume.
Okay.
He's offering a $10,000 cash prize to the first person who can figure out who it is.
Wait a minute.
You can't just say that.
That's a lot of money.
I was instructed to say that.
Yeah, but he's got to pay the $10,000.
Yeah,
we get in a lot of trouble.
I ain't giving a dime.
Well, that's up to him.
You better make sure he's serious because if we go to the phones and someone guesses it, they have to win the $10,000. That's the rules of radio.
I have no idea who it could be.
Right.
Because no one would have that set of balls on him.
Right.
Well, how about you and Anthony and Danny guess first?
Oh, why? So we don't have to.
No, fuck that. If I guess it, I'm taking the $10,000.
Now it's been said.
Right.
All right.
And then we'll give it to a listener.
All right. Should I open the door now and reveal the celebrity?
Wait, we got to organize this better.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, you can't make false promises on radio. We'll get sued for that.
This is a Kenny bit, by the way. I don't know what this is. I don't think Opie does.
I have no clue.
This just came out. Now, Kenny doesn't do this. He doesn't just come to onto the show and start doing his own stuff without us knowing what you're going to do.
Go back outside and talk to the mystery guest.
Yeah.
And if they're not serious about the 10,000...
They're serious. I was specifically instructed.
Dude, I'm going to fucking demand the 10,000.
I'm getting a text message.
All right, you're getting the text message.
They're coming in now.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a minute.
See who
All
this
right,
is.
they're knocking at the door. We have a special surprise. We have to guess who the celebrity is in the Halloween costume.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Wow, we got a celebrity guest in the studio.
You most certainly do, Gregory.
And he's in a Halloween costume.
Yes, he is. Unrecognizable to all.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to figure out who the mystery guest is in a Halloween costume.
I'm not going to give you any hints, Anthony, nor you, Daniel.
Let me look. The hair is there.
The hair is there. It's wild,
I know
long
your first
black
guess
hair.
is probably Paul Stanley if he were a hockey player, but it's not him.
Well, you are wearing an old school hockey mask.
Yes, I certainly am, Gregory.
It's very frightening.
Yes, I know it is. I saw myself in the reflection. I went, oh, it's me.
Who do you think it is?
I'd rather not say. There's a big cash prize offer. Did Kenneth tell you?
He sure did.
Yeah, he did. And we better not plunk a phone line down.
No.
We best not even touch the mouse for the phone.
No, that wouldn't be smart. Because then we'd have to give out
cash prize.
We'd have to give out the $10,000.
Yeah.
10,000. I said 10. Oh, that must have been a misprint.
Oh,
it was a $10 prize.
Oh, did Kenny get that mixed up?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you describe what you're wearing? So because it's radio.
I have on a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're green in nature, and they're tied very nicely. I have on white socks, and I'm wearing a pair of gray sweatpants, which I take when I fly.
And his weenie is kind of outlined in it.
Yes, it is protruding in a lovely fashion. You know, my Uncle Paul used to always notice that.
Did he?
He used to always say, you know, you're kind of a big boy down there.
Wow, you're doing a very good Uncle Paul impression.
Yes, thank you, Anthony. I've been doing it for many years. And I'm wearing gray sweat slacks.
Why are you half fucking erect?
What's that?
You're half erect.
I don't have half an erection, Gregory. I've just always been a little bigger than the other boys down there.
The other
My
lads.
Uncle Paul would always notice. He would always say, that's really a nice one, Teddy.
Oh, you know something? Maybe he's not doing a good Uncle Paul impression.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
Maybe Uncle Paul is doing a good impression.
Maybe it's Uncle Paul. Is it Uncle Paul?
It's certainly not, Gregory. And I'm wearing gray underpants, and I have on a black sweatshirt, I have on a black shirt, and I'm wearing a fanny pack, which I have filled with marmalade.
Marmalade.
A fanny pack full of marmalade, which is what I fly with. In case I get frightened.
Where'd you get the wig from, sir? Or is that your real hair? Yeah, it's
I
kind
don't
of
want
a
to say,
wig.
Gregory. It may give it away.
Yeah, all
It's
right.
a wig.
It's long,
It's a
curly,
wig.
black
I
hair.
had a wig emporium, but it went under, so I saved a few of them.
I don't know. You want to guess it?
I think I should guess.
All right.
Is it Ted Sheckler?
Kenneth told you! I knew he couldn't keep a secret!
Yeah, I knew
Ted
it.
Sheckler.
Kenneth told on me!
I get the $10.
But the problem is, Ted Sheckler, what are you?
What's that?
What are you?
Do you mean that in esoteric fashion? What are we all, Gregory? Sometimes I ask myself that while I'm in the mirror. I just screaming at myself. What are you, Ted Sheckler?
I think you got a lazy Halloween costume on because I don't really know what you're dressed up as.
I'm supposed to be a man who plays hockey, who also lives in a town where the barbershop burned down. I told you that. The barbershop burned down, so I played hockey instead of grieving.
Yeah, he's either like a Friday the 13th kind of a bad guy.
Yes, that's what I'm supposed to be.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be Jason with a Jew fro.
There it is, Ted Sheckler.
Yes, Ted Sheckler.
I don't think Kenneth sold this one very right.
No, it was very. I didn't know at first. I thought it was Jimmy Norton.
No, it's not.
Because Jimmy wasn't. He hasn't been here. I hope he gets here soon.
Yes, me too.
I bet.
I hope someone gets here who can save this.
Very good. Ted Sheckler.
Good old
Wow.
Ted Sheckler.
Did Kenny not sell it right?
Wow.
I emailed him. Can you read the text I sent you?
Kenny is the worst.
He's the fucking worst. 'Cause it was supposed to be so you just know it was going to be some stupid thing. Can you read the text I sent you from this morning?
Yeah. Jimmy, don't be annoyed. It was great.
I know, but he just doesn't.
Don't be annoyed.
I would expect him to get it.
Why?
Here's the first text message.
All right, let's hear.
Kenneth, tell Gregory and Anthony. Wait, maybe no, that wasn't the first one.
That might have been it.
Oh, hold on.
Just look for my name and this morning.
Hey,
he's got text from Dice in 1991. Oh yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, really, he's probably.
Here's the first one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Kenneth, tell Gregory and Anthony and Daniel that a big celebrity is on his way, but I'll have on my Halloween costume and no one will recognize me.
Okay.
So you're supposed to read that so you'd know by the names.
He did that.
He didn't read
but
that.
he didn't read the names like that. I would have known then.
Of course you would have.
Yeah, with Gregory. And,
Right.
Yeah.
The second one was, Kenneth, tell Gregory and Anthony there's a $10,000 prize to the first person who guesses who I am underneath my costume. That's how good my costume is.
See, now what happened was Kenny, I believe, whispered in Sam's ear, and Sam printed it up on the monitor, and it just said something like "big guest celebrity coming in with Halloween costume." So there was no Gregory and Anthony and nothing like that.
I heard poor Ope got his hopes up. Kenny's like, I Ope thinks there's a celebrity coming in. I'm like, what'd you think?
Right, I really thought.
I guessed Bobo. I thought it was going to be Bobo.
I was
with a
guessing
Halloween
Fez,
costume.
to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
At least you both at least you both shot into a fucking pile of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Neither one of you shot for the stars.
Well, you're closer because you both have the wig.
They want a picture of this out there in Twitter land. I know you talked about Twitter on Leno last
They
night.
don't have a picture here.
Oh,
by the way,
God.
Jimmy,
I just watched that.
Great
Fucking
spot last
hysterical.
night.
What the heck is
No. I know how you think. The crowd moaned at one point, and you nailed them by
They
saying.
moaned to Jay too. They were actually groaners last night.
But the funny thing is, they groaned at one of your edgy lines, and you go, "Whoa! If you don't like that one, you're not going."
Oh, Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, it was great.
I knew there was a pedophilia joke
You
coming.
look hysterical. What the fuck? There it is. Nice. No one would know who you are.
I'm a mystery boy.
Very
I love being mysterious.
What is that picture you got up there, Danny?
Who's that man?
I believe that's Halloween. Travis tells me 2006.
Wow.
Oh, I remember. That might have been.
That's Rey Mysterio Norton.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That is the AC/DC box set.
Fucking nice.
I'm very happy.
How
to,
great is that?
Wow, wait.
That I'm gonna. Yeah.
Did you buy it?
No.
No, we
sales.
we yelled
brought
and
it
screamed, and they got us copies.
Now, why doesn't James Norton have one?
Why would James Norton have? Why doesn't James Norton have a lot of things?
James James does?
Yeah, it's in the office.
Oh, okay. Sorry to panic you.
Excuse me, Mr. Sheckler. How do you spell your name?
It's right.
T-E-D, Gregory. Sheckler, capital S, lowercase h, lowercase e, lowercase c, lowercase k, lowercase l, lowercase e, lowercase r, period.
What a fucking asshole. All right, good. All right.
How was your flight and everything? Did you get in all right?
We were delayed both ways. It was fucking
Really?
an hour delayed going.
Oh,
and,
my God.
I was supposed to land at like 6 on the dot, but I landed at like 6:30.
That's
But
not
I made
bad.
good. No, I made good time coming in.
Have you slept?
No, I try. I do. My legs are always numb and awake. I'm not a
Aw.
good sleeper. I'm really not.
numb
On a
legs.
plane?
Yeah, man, I'm terrible.
Even first class?
terrible. No pillows in Continental, even in first class.
Of course not.
Ugh.
Why would they?
Well, dude, you had another great appearance on Jay Leno, man.
Thank you. I was. I haven't watched it. I'll watch it later.
It was definitely good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And very topical with the Twitter thing. It was funny.
Yeah.
I like the fucking feet. That was
oh, with the pedicure.
Who I
don't even know whose feet.
Whose feet were those? Those were
were they?
Newsday Laura's feet.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So Newsday Laura got her feet on there.
Nice.
Well, a lot of us got a little exposure.
Yeah, a little exposure.
Like Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve's picture was up there.
Steve's
Big A's picture
picture
was up there. Stalker Patty's picture was up there.
You're up there.
Andrew,
Yeah, where the fuck you find that picture?
That was the Eddie Money picture I fucking blew up. And, of course, his fucking Raul Julia creepy chef picture.
Yeah.
Did you see the Sandy Kane calendar? I didn't know if that was too high. The fucking...
I don't know if I saw
the
that.
blood right behind me on the calendar was Sandy Kane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got... there's a couple things I still have to get
I didn't see. I was up there because I didn't see because I just saw the giant Opie, and I saw this postage stamp looking size thing that might have been me.
They made it's funny.
But,
I was gonna have yours blown up to 8x10, but she goes, "Do you want to do a couple of them different because they're all the same size?" Okay. No, I know, but that's why I put yours on an angle.
Oh, good. That's okay.
But his was long and narrow.
Yes.
Why don't we take a quick break? Let Jimmy settle in. He just got back from L.A.
Settle in. Why don't you settle in?
Because we got the last Jocktober.
Oh, goody.
Oh, no, not goody. I'm not going to be able to take this now. God damn it.
We spent a month, we could say this much. We spent a month beating up a lot of radio shows. The last day of Jocktober.
You get a really shitty one, I take it.
Yeah.
You want to guess who it is?
I already know. No, I don't know.
This is terrible.
Don't even tell me who it is, see if I can guess.
All right.
I'm a good guesser.
We could do it right after break. Get it over with.
This is
It
terrible.
could take an hour.
Okay.
This could take an hour.
And it's only how many minutes of audio is it actually?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. It will take an hour.
An hour.
No, it won't. I'll take a quick guess. I probably won't know who it is, and we'll move on.
All right. After the break, you'll find out. The last Jocktober. We'll do the last Jocktober for this year.
Fuck is that?
I don't know.
I just see pictures every so often.
What's that about?
I'm seeing hotness on fucking Danny's monitor. God damn it.
Whose Facebook is that? What's going on over there? All right, quick break. We'll continue. Opie and Anthony, Jimmy Norton, and Jocktober next.
Hi. Opie and Anthony show with Jimmy Norton. He was a little late getting here because he was on an aerial plane.
Yes.
Flying in from his very funny appearance on Jay Leno's show.
Thank you. As I call it, the big silver airship.
Yes. Call it that.
I certainly did. Big silver airship.
Yeah.
Whisking me around.
We're all just shoving food in our mouths, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, we came back way too soon.
Yeah. I know, I got like a piece of a sandwich sitting there. But I say, fuck it, it's Friday. We go wild. We go crazy.
All right.
You should have come back with some lasers and shit. With some lasers.
Opie and Anthony. The workhorses of satellite radio. Fucking Kane!
That killed 30 seconds, but I'm still trying to...
I'm still eating.
Oh, my God.
I have one more little bite.
Wait, I might be good.
Play something else.
I got one bite left.
Hold on.
Opie and Anthony, the workhorses of satellite radio.
All right, I'm good.
All right, hold on.
What?
It's easy to grin
Go on.
when your ship comes in and you've got the stock market beat. But the man worthwhile is the man who can smile when his shorts are too tight in the seat. Okay, Pookie.
Okay, Pookie.
Was there anything better than the index sweep? Index finger sweep, I should say.
What do you mean?
Jimmy would probably appreciate this more than you, Ant, because you don't like any kind of disgusting things.
No.
When you're eating, like I had a bunch of Pop-Tarts, and I noticed there was some goodness still in my mouth.
Ew, no,
And
you use your tongue.
And you take your index finger and you do the index sweep from the front all the way back to your molars, and it scoops it down below, and then you can swallow the goodness.
With your tongue and you bring it back in. Yes, I do scoop sweep.
No,
with the index finger or with the tongue?
Depends on if it's gunked on my teeth like a bready product, then I must use my finger.
Thank you, because the tongue, you really can't get the job done.
Tongue, and then you put a little water if you need to, and go.
All right.
No, once something goes in your mouth, it's amazing. It can't come back out on your fingers or anything. It's got to stay in there. Like Like, you're swallowing spit all fucking day long.
So?
But
it's your spit.
But you're not spitting it in a cup and then drinking it back. That's disgusting. Yet, you're doing it all day long.
See, you can swallow your own spit, but man, thinking of swallowing someone else's spit will fucking make you puke.
Unless it's, let's see. Who's my newest, bestest girlfriend?
Joy Behar, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Joy Behar spit. That would be horrible. No, my newest, bestest girlfriend, that blonde chick from fucking
that narrowed it down.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but she's grown up now a little bit.
All right. What is she, 15?
No, she's 17.
All right. She's almost there, Aunt. Almost there. Dakota Fanning was all over the entertainment shows last night.
What did she do?
She's fucking grown up now.
Let's see her. Maybe,
I think she's in one of those werewolf, Twilight, fucking Harry Potter type movies.
Werewolf, Twilight, Harry Potter movie.
They're all very confusing to me.
Yeah.
Jimmy just got back in from L.A. and Jimmy, we talked about the Wii for a Wii. Family got $16.6 million.
Fucking ridiculous.
Lady dies doing the Wii for Wii contest, and the jury awarded the family $16.6 million,
disgusting.
which shuts down radio officially now.
Yeah.
Officially shuts it down.
No more fun. Not like we were having fun, before. You can't bring anything in. But we were talking about that earlier. All the fun we used to have, dragging broads in here, fucking them, leaving them on fucking sidewalks.
It was awful.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Did we say that?
No, we did not say that. Anyway,
statute of limitations.
I also asked the Wisconsin people to give me the list of things they're doing for Brett Favre's return to Green Bay.
Brett Favre?
Well, the mayor, because he's got such a great sense of humor in the Green Bay area. His name's Jim Schmidt, I believe. He's encouraging, are you ready for this, Jimmy? He's encouraging everybody to wear flip-flops to work today.
Oh, why?
It's called Flip-Flop Friday.
Flip-Flop Friday, yeah?
See, because Brett Favre did a little of that, flip-flopping.
See, I heard that they were doing this other thing with people giving the mayor flack for.
What is that?
Where he said he was going to encourage people to burn Brett Favre effigies and hang Brett Favre dolls by the neck.
Why don't they go all in? Why not?
Yeah.
Let's go old school. Get some stuff done. So it's Flip-Flop Friday in Wisconsin, and then this. Whew. Hang on to your hats on this one.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow from 3 to 5, one of the breweries in the area, hosting a big Packers rally. And yes, Anthony, because I know you were wondering, they're going to serve waffle fries. Because you see, Brett Favre did some of that flip-flopping.
Oh, that's funny.
And they're going to solicit Packers themed name suggestions for its new beer and root beer, which will be served as part of the celebration.
That is funny, man.
Isn't that great?
Why don't they just paint? Why don't they just serve Duty? Because they think he's a piece of shit.
Duty?
Duty pancakes.
I like when you just say duty.
I only say Duty.
That would be great if Jim Schmidt, the mayor, just lost his mind, and that's what he really wants everyone to do, is eat a shit pancake.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. He's going to, I guess it all depends on how he does, I guess. If he's kicking their ass, they're probably not going to be cheering him for very long.
No.
I bet they give him a little bit of an ovation when he comes out. I think they'll be kind of nice.
I think they'll be nice.
No,
I think. I think there's gonna be a lot of confusion.
Yeah,
you can hear some cheers and boos.
Yeah, boo.
But it's gonna be in such a way you can you're not sure which one is gonna win, and then I think the boos win in the end. Yeah, because you're all riled up and you're high and you got a lot of beer in you.
Gotcha.
So, you want to do some Jocktober, the last one?
No.
Okay, I'm with you today.
I don't want to do Jocktober. I think it's very.
With you today.
You know something? What I learned from this year's Jocktober, it's very mean to just pick out shows, and who are we to decide if something's good or not? So I think we should end it today.
Well, we could at least do this: the tribute to the whole, because Troy Kwan. Who is Club Soda Kenny's personal producer, even though he doesn't really produce anything for Kenny anymore. Troy Kwan and Derek came up with the Tribute to the Whole.
Tribute to the hole.
Because this is pretty much it for Jocktober.
Now, I don't know of anybody who doesn't know what a hole is, what the hole is on the radio show. But it's that female. That
female presence.
Yeah, that all program directors think are necessary when there's a guy show. Because they're there to calm the guys down. The guys get a little too rambunctious, so they start talking about things, and they got to be reeled in, or God knows where they'll end up.
Correct.
Maybe in the entertaining zone. You don't want them going there, so they got some broad in there to, shut them up right on the brink of humor.
Speaking of broads.
Yeah.
Speaking of broads, the
we all
morning
just
mashup.
Spun our heads around.
The morning mashup, once
the
again.
Star of the
all
morning
walking
mashup.
together.
The star. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Just hi.
Hi.
Taking a break from our show to look at
Say
their
hi
show.
to you.
Fine.
Okay.
Done.
Here's the tribute to the hole.
Celebrate the end of Jocktober. The Opie and Anthony Show proudly presents a tribute to the Hole, the most unnecessary member of any radio morning show.
That is tasteless.
Oh, stop it.
No, that's not fun. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's like,
He's so hippy-dippy California, ukulele, dreadlocks.
Not me. There's this dude named Paul Anka.
My dog was the most stable man in my life for 12 years.
It's like somebody gives me truth serum in the morning and I can't hold back.
Random.
Oh, that is so tacky.
Wow. That is
that's pretty good.
Perfect.
I didn't like that promo, though. It made women in the radio sound stupid and trite.
Did it?
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Susan Finkelstein.
What?
Or is it Stein?
Stein?
Stein, right. Susan's calling back.
What's she up to?
Susan.
Hi, I didn't realize that they were going to put me in the air. I just wanted to talk to Danny off the record.
Oh, off the record.
Why? What happened?
I'm actually in Manhattan right now. I went to the Yankees. I went to Yankee Stadium last night.
You went to the Yankees game last night?
Yeah, I got tickets. Some guy coughed up tickets, unlike other people who promised to do that.
Whoa, you chill out. You got your tickets. That stupid fucking radio station down in Philly beat us to the punch because no one around here has a set of balls.
Well, I'm a greedy Jew. I want to go to every game now.
Oh, my God.
yeah,
That's
they
a lot
wouldn't-
of fucking.
They
You
wouldn't.
know-
They wouldn't give the tickets from here, right?
No, and then another fucking radio station beat us to the punch.
Well, I mean, you
Don't
know,
even get me started, Jimmy. We had a thing that was happening that the whole fucking country would have picked up on, and they just fucking hid in their offices.
Where'd you sit?
Not only that, they said, sorry, Ann. Not only that, a memo sort of went out, not an official email, that she would not be getting tickets from this fine company.
Because you're not promoting prostitution, is that why?
Well, you're kind of. I mean, you want to go to every game now. That's kind of
it's a little greedy.
It's there's a definition for that too.
You know,
Oh, prize pig?
Whore.
Listen, they put me up like 4 feet from the roof.
Oh, I thought you sat on the foul pole.
So you went to Yankee Stadium yesterday. Jesus.
I did, and listen, let me tell you, I was what the joke was kind of the joke you said about me. If I had gone to the bleachers, I would have been falsely accused. I would have been sexually assaulted.
Yeah, you look like a glazed donut or strudel or something like that if you went to the bleachers.
I mean, people saw me around the stadium screaming, Finkelstein!
Oh, did they recognize you and shit?
Yeah, and they were trying to grab my breasts, and they wanted pictures and autographs. It was really
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
you're the girl?
Yeah, it's a girl.
It really is.
Whoa, Jimmy, you don't even know what happened?
Wow.
No, I know what happened. I
Danny
didn't hear
fucking
it talk.
worked his balls off and got her to call our show, and we had her, and we're like, yeah, fuck, all we have to do is give her tickets, and this story will be all over the country. And the fucking middle management, this and that guys fucking blew it.
Yeah.
The quote was, "We are not giving World Series tickets to a prostitute."
But she's not. She's like,
But it was very clear after our
Alleged.
interview with her that there was some questionable things going on with the officers. Maybe something that could be considered entrapment.
What kind of cop would do that anyway? Search the internet and go after a girl? What the fuck?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Right.
Asshole.
But now you're getting tickets from everybody, right?
Well, actually, we just did the early show, and Harry Smith is a stand-up kind of guy, and I think since I was in New York, and before we headed back to Philly, I would call you and thank you for the ticket.
Well, first of all, we put you on the map.
Well, let's not say you. I mean,
were we the first interview you did?
Yeah, against my lawyer's advice, let me tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we were the...
Because I like you guys so much, I got to do these guys.
Yeah,
I have to do this show.
Yeah, the show.
And now because of this whole controversy, you're going to at least 2 games now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I could bring some tissue with me so I can get a nosebleed. I have to tell you, I'm not really that impressed with the new Yankee Stadium now.
No?
What? Why?
It's huge. I mean, you feel like it's fun, intimate. Like,
It's because there's a lot of Yankee fans. Holy shit.
There's like 10% empty seats, but for all the hype, how come every seat wasn't filled then?
What?
What is that true?
Probably because corporate people own them
Yeah.
and
Right.
give them away, whatever, these assholes.
My God.
Asshole
Is
companies.
that really true? I want to find out from somebody else that was at the game.
She'd be a
lot
size
of empty
queen.
seats?
When I go to the game in Philly, people, they're standing room only seats. I mean, people are trying to sit on each other's laps. There's not an empty seat in the house.
Well, that's you for another ticket.
And it's just I'm like, holy shit, this place is enormous. What is it, seat 70,000?
Perhaps, right.
Somewhere around there.
I was not impressed with the graphics, the board, whatever. The whole thing felt very corporate to me.
So is the media attention
it is.
calming down now, Susan?
Well, I have, I think I got a Facebook message that I'm the favorite Jew of all Turks.
Oh, there you go.
And someone wrote me something in Hebrew, and I don't read Hebrew.
I can only imagine what that is.
So you're a married woman, though?
Married woman, are you, Miss Finkelstein?
You're married?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Finkelstein.
All right.
But we kind of got an inkling from talking to her yesterday that there might be, now I'm just saying might be, and an inkling, some swinging going on with her and the hubby.
The Inkling. Wasn't that a group that a bunch of writers belong to?
See? She won't deny it.
I actually can't comment on that, but I do have a good response to that I came up with.
Yeah. What is it?
Let's try it out with you.
All right, let her rip.
The only swinging that turns me on is Chase Utley's fat.
Oh, I see.
I hope you're in a car accident on your way back to Philly.
Yeah, but they're going to have to resuscitate me, and I'm not pregnant, so.
Chase Utley's bat. I get you.
Got tickets.
Anyway, I just wanted to follow you guys.
Yo, Jimmy would be pissed. I love this guy. Because everyone looks at me like I'm a lunatic. It's like, will you fucking wake up and help us out here? This was a no-brainer.
It was.
Yeah.
And at the very least, you
we're
could go,
saying,
that's Opie and Anthony. They did kind of crazy things. They did it as a goof.
We're saying
You can explain yourself.
the company should have given us tickets.
They should have
to give
ran
you.
down the hall with the tickets. It was a great opportunity that once again was missed.
But God forbid there's controversy with our show and satellite radio, and they actually let us give you tickets and get in the newspaper and get a little press for everybody. Instead.
Are they conservatively owned by Mormons or something, or what?
Well, you'd think so.
It's satellite radio where, it's uncensored and things get a little crazy.
The day, I never thought I'd see the day in radio where we can't give tickets to a size queen whore like you.
Oh, my God, that was so rude.
I was talking to Jimmy.
Yes. True. He knows I like it big. Unclipped, as it were.
And I knew that a radio station would beat us to the punch. We had to act immediately. A fucking asshole did it in Philly.
Do you know Tio?
He's an asshole because of what he did with the fucking cops that were killed in Philly. Made it a fun little question for everybody. He made it as a fun little Q of the D, question of the day. How many cops have been shot in Philly in the last month? And then when they gave the answer, there was a lot of applause and laughing and shit.
Yeah.
So he should go fuck himself.
You guys aren't exactly angels either,
But he beat us to the punch. But there were radio stations lining up. But we had the first chance at it. And
we get good seats?
Blew it.
Other than that, lining up. Not everything sounds like a double entendre. I don't know.
Yeah, you get good seats for the Philly game?
I haven't got them yet, but I might be on the foul pole, so I know.
Yeah. No, you don't know where you're sitting?
No, but I must have to take a picture or something. I don't know what it is. At least I'm going to be going back to friendly territory. I mean, I'm not going to be chased around the stadium by drunken hooligans saying "Tinkle."
You don't think so?
Oh,
It's
really?
Philly. Good luck.
Really? Yeah, they'll fuck you and then throw batteries at you.
Yeah.
I'm actually at the Brooklyn Diner. I'm about to just have breakfast now, but I wasn't expecting to go on the air.
Oh, the Brooklyn Diner.
That's our old stomping grounds.
One of our old digs.
You want to come up here and show your boobs or something?
I'm not going to show my boobs.
Show your tits for tickets or something?
Yeah. How about you show your tickets for a hat?
Show your tickets? I'm tired. Jesus, Jimmy. You're a wreck.
Oh my God.
I'd actually rather see that than their tits.
How about, I got a novel idea.
Okay.
You perform sexual favors on me for tickets. Wait, what?
You can perform them on me.
See? Look, that's snatch.
Will you show us your bosoms?
Does that constitute prostitution?
I have no idea. I'm a comedian, so I could say whatever I want on the air. And believe me, you're attractive and all and everything, but I'm on page 28 of Dakota Fanning pictures.
Oh, really?
So,
Can't get enough.
Not quite there.
Well, she could come up and do the show today, and you could help us get Bobo hard.
Who's Bobo?
Just some fucking slow fucking...
Yeah, we don't know what he is.
Mongoloid.
He could be just a regular guy that's a little dense. He could be retarded. He could be autistic. We have no fucking clue.
Executive here.
An executive.
How did he even get on the radar map? I mean, how did you guys know about it? What did he do?
We just kind of find people.
Yeah, if you talk dirty to him, he gets hard instantly.
Yeah.
Doesn't that happen with most men?
What?
Doesn't that happen with most men?
No.
I mean,
takes a little more than talk.
Yeah. Hold on, maybe
Yeah.
Susan Finkel's.
I need my
Stein.
I need my wee wee touched.
Can you touch Anthony's wee wee?
No, to get hard.
Oh.
I need to have my wee wee touched.
There's benefits for that.
It's not just talking dirty. It's like, all right, that's a good start, but
Madam, why don't you come up to the station and say hello?
yeah, you're pretty close. If you were by the,
You're 8 blocks away.
Hold on the line. You're real close.
Hold on, Daniel, or someone will get
Yeah,
to you
you're
and
real
give you
close.
directions. And come on up so we can see you there, Finkelstein.
Okay.
Stein.
All righty. Please hold. Please hold on.
Frankenstein.
holding.
Frankenstein. Finkelstein.
Stein.
Susan Finkelstein is now
Stein,
on
Brian,
hold.
Stein.
Unless,
Yeah, that was kind of enraging the other day. We had
Oh,
a
dude, I remember.
fucking moment that was
You were on
about
free
to
part.
happen.
And it's like, just come down and give us the fucking tickets and say give it to the girl and then the story is O&A did the interview with her.
So the girl didn't have to do anything fucking to degrade herself.
Right.
She wanted to go so bad she was willing to do something like that. And then you guys give her the tickets and it's not like she was doing it for coke.
Yeah, that's a good cover story.
I don't feel like doing everyone's jobs around here, but
shit.
This is what middle management could have done. It's really obvious. You give us the tickets and go, hey, you don't tell anyone where the tickets came from.
Yeah,
End of story. And then we're fucking national headlines. Yeah. Think a little bit. Just think a little bit.
Would have been big news. That's what we do. That's what this whole business is about. Stirring some shit up so that your personalities makes some news, some publicity, so then people come to listen. That's what it's about. And that was a perfect opportunity. That's better than a fucking, an ad in the paper or fucking some shit.
Right. And I knew somebody else out there, another radio station was going to do it. I knew it.
Yeah, they were going to scoop that up.
I fucking
Bunch
knew
of
it.
Vultures out there.
It's better than hiring a personality who isn't going to plug the platform.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It really is. I mean, it's better. It's free press, man.
Wait, who does that?
I'm not even thinking of a particular one. I'm just saying it's like there's a lot of fucking celebrities that will get hired and not plug the platform on their other avenues.
You're right. You're so fucking right.
It's just dumb cuckold comedians and fucking
cuckold.
Yeah.
I know.
Whatever.
I'm right there with you.
But look, you got to do the right thing down the hall. Stop being pussies. Relax. No one's going to get fired.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to be fucking... Who's going to show up to protest? It's not going to be Reverend Al.
No.
You don't have to worry about that.
We did it on our own. That's all you have to tell whoever calls your office.
Tell them on their beeswax.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So is she coming down? What are we going to do with her?
Look at her tits.
Now that we don't need her, you realize how annoying she is.
Yeah, I know, right?
She had a couple good lines, I'll say that.
We'll have her come in here and see what see what she's look like. See what section she's worth.
That could be funny.
Pull up a fucking when we see her live. Pull up a fucking thing at Yankee Stadium, and we'll see what section she's actually worth being in.
How much money you got on you right now?
A couple of hundred, I guess.
I got a couple hundred.
Yeah. Blowjobs? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking
offer money for sex. What are you thinking?
I think we forced her to lick Sam's coolie hole.
Lick Sam's coolie hole.
Yeah,
dude, I'll do it if you want me to.
You know what, dude? It's for money.
Cup of coffee.
Hey, boom, got your rent.
I got your rent.
I got a funny joke about baseball.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
I played baseball when I was a kid.
You did?
Ask me what position I played.
Uncle Paul, when you played baseball as a kid, what position did you play?
Left out. Instead of left field.
Yeah, we get it.
Or right field.
We left out.
They didn't pick me.
I see. Now I get it.
They would pull my skin tags and say, "Get out of here, Hoggus."
Get out of here, Hoggus.
Hey, Red Eye did the right thing and mentioned us.
What?
Yeah, I get a little intel. Thank you, Red Eye. They mentioned that we talked to the
oh, they did?
The quote.
The alleged prostitute.
Yes.
Alleged.
The alleged good egg.
Alleged.
We still got a lot of press on that. No help from the company.
No, we do it on our
All right,
own.
hey, you want to do some Jocktober? This is the last show we're featuring.
No, like I said, it's mean-spirited.
And the Jocktober thing will continue during the year.
God.
Just not as frequent.
I don't want to hear this one.
Why?
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show. It's a celebration of hacky, pukey radio shows and DJs from across this great nation of ours.
I know. Oh, it's just the worst. That sound is actually coming out from between her legs rather than her mouth, I think.
Yeah. Strike up the crapola. It's Jocktober.
There's a person stranded. There's a show. It's stranded.
That's funny. Good stuff. Hey, now there you go. There's a little improv stand-up for you.
What the hell was that?
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show.
Let's all do it.
There was no joy attached to that sound.
None. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Sam, who are we featuring today? The last day of Jocktober.
Well, since it's the last day, I thought we would celebrate the only way I could see fit and move Jocktober all the way down to Boston. But when I went down to Boston, I took a DeLorean to go back in time.
Oh, did you?
To listen to a little show called The Opie and Anthony Show.
From the AAF days.
That's correct.
No, come on. We've done this before.
Yeah, but
it's going to be, all right, it's going to be high-voiced Opie and much too happy to be there, Anthony.
Yeah!
Doing some hacky fucking bit that sounds retarded, ridiculous, and stupid.
How many years ago? Because we could save face by reminding people how long ago this was.
I mean, many. I don't know. When were you on at AAF?
That would be 95 through 98, Sam.
Just say 96.
96, 97-ish?
Yeah.
No.
Now, when we were doing Jocktober, two of the things that we noticed that you guys didn't like, corny prank phone calls.
Yes, they didn't like that.
And talking over beds.
Yeah, they hate that.
Now, have you ever heard a corny prank phone call? Oh, and voices, like over-the-top character voices. Have you ever heard all three of those in one?
All right, look, no, and I don't want to. Come on.
I'd like to hear it.
Sucks.
Anthony does do a lot of different voices.
Shut up. No, I don't do
But Opie
this.
does too. People don't realize Opie's got his own skill set.
I see the bit we're about to play, and I swear to you, I have no recollection of ever
I don't
doing
either.
this.
That's why I'm petrified.
The stuff I liked from our AF days, I saved. They're on little DATs. This bit did not make the DAT thing, yeah.
Well,
Jesus
Christ.
It looks the same.
No.
Let's get some of that memory
Doesn't look
back.
anything like Goose.
Sure he does.
It looks like Goose after his head hit the canopy and his hair came off.
He looks like a real goose.
It's a silly goose.
What was he on ER? Because he looks exactly the same when he was on ER.
He's the bald prick.
Was it Dr. Green?
He lost his hair in like a week.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's what happens.
Oh.
All right. So
E-Rock helped me find this. So, and E-Rock's.
Did he? This is his fucking revenge for the virus.
E-Rock has not enjoyed Jocktober as Jocktober gave birth to the virus.
Yeah.
Do you want E-Rock's angle on this, Ant?
What? He doesn't have any angles. He's round everywhere. No? That deserved a little more.
Do I set up?
You want me to?
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, I listened to it, and what it is you guys.
Shit.
I think no, I don't think so. You guys found like a porno catalog that actually sells things for adult babies who are into that sort of fetish.
No.
And what you guys did is you called them up as one of the crazy weirdo type of couples.
Was this on the air?
Yes, it was on the air.
It sounds funny, actually.
And the way you two...
Shut up, Jimmy.
It sounds good.
There was no woman on the show, but the way you two got along, you'd think, what are these two guys, married?
God damn it.
Oh, this is terrible.
I swear to you, I don't remember this.
I am douche chilling so fucking bad,
might not be bad,
at the thought of it.
This could be the longest 3 minutes and 14 seconds.
No, it's
going to
be really bad because I know what I was like back then. I know what I was like.
You sounded like, because I know you now, and the voice, you did sound like you were pretty happy to be there. I mean,
that was me, happy to be there, guy. I remembered working construction a little too vividly, so when I was sitting doing radio, very, very happy to be there.
You sounded happy.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Let's take a listen to this.
I'm not looking at anybody.
Mail order.
I'm looking to place an order.
Okay, what are you ordering?
I was thinking of starting with the schoolgirl outfits.
Okay, what catalog do you have?
The adult baby catalog.
What page number?
36 looks pretty good. The sweet girl dress. Well, what can you tell me about this dress?
It looks like it's black and white.
Right.
Looks like a little girl dress. Has kind of like a bib on it.
Well, that's good, because he's always drooling and spitting.
Okay, I did my wacky guy voice. Oh, God. So what are we supposed to be, like lovers and
what are we supposed to be, Sam?
Yeah, what's the gist of this?
I believe you're supposed to be lovers. However, I do not think that you guys had a solid game plan going into this one, because you both kind of lost your character focus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there were several different voices done by both of you.
I think
this is like sitting in with a PD.
Yeah.
He's critiquing our fucking bits.
I think the listeners know by now that we just like to wing it.
Yes.
We continue to wing it to this day.
So far, it's not bad because all you're doing is prank calling a place that sells weird shit.
The setup is fine so far.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because he's always drooling and spitting up on himself.
It's below the knee with a full skirt for lots of petticoats.
Is there enough room in there for the,
you know what?
Come on, be straight with her already. The male organ. For a baby, he's hung like a horse.
The male organs, it's a dress.
Well, I never put on a dress before. I once put on my grandmother's panties, though, the big bloomers.
And boy, did they smell.
Of course there's going to be. I mean, you're going to have more room for your penis in a dress than you are in pants. You know?
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. What about the rubber?
Jesus Christ.
She fucking shut us up.
No kidding.
So far, it's fine.
It's all right.
You know?
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. What about the rubber panties?
Rubber panties. What about them?
Yeah, he wants to put them on his head while I give bad boy a beating with a spatula.
Whatever floats your boat, hon.
Harry, shut up, or I'll shove that pacifier where the sun don't shine. Well, ask her about the vagina panties.
Yeah.
Why'd you switch characters? Who are you there?
Oh, God, no. Oh.
I guess this is where it starts getting bad, huh, Sam?
Yeah, what's that from Harry? Nagging the guy named Harry? What is that?
I don't know.
Jocktober.
I don't remember this whatsoever.
It seems like you guys both started realizing how fun each other's voices were.
Yeah.
So you just start jumping into each other's impressions. He's having a good time. I'll do that voice.
Jocktober.
Whatever floats your boat, hon.
Harry, shut up or I'll shove that pacifier where the sun don't shine. Well, ask her about the vagina panties.
Yeah, ma'am. Do you sell a lot of those vagina panties?
All the time.
And they can wear them backwards and it kind of...
Any way you want to wear them. Wear them on your head.
Harry, baby, hungry.
Oh. What's wrong, baby? Hungry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's cool. Nothing wrong doing a bunch of voices.
Why am I changing my voice when I talk to Harry?
Yeah, what is going on with that?
Because when baby gets hungry, baby voice changed.
You think we high-fived after this call?
You should have with guns.
Any way you want to wear them. Wear them on your head.
Harry, baby, hungry. Oh, gee. But now, no.
That sounds like you talking to Kenny every day.
Opie's almost tapping.
Oh, my God.
Why am I
You're
hungry?
tapping.
You're a baby.
What is Anthony going to do?
Oh, I'm sure it's hysterical.
Gee. But now, no more strained beats. No strained beats. Last time you messed your diaper up, it looked like a Picasso painting, for God's sake. Now, hold your horses. We'll play choo-choo later. Now, I'm trying to order a dress from this woman. I've never ordered a dress before. How do I go about doing this?
You have to
How is it? Why is he ordering? I was
Because
ordering.
you were ordering.
What happened?
He was busy. Anthony was busy doing really good art references.
Yeah, wow.
Picasso.
Yeah.
And you slowly turned in from somebody who's just a normal guy wanting to buy a schoolgirl dress into an adult baby. And adult babies can't order things on the phone. There's babies.
And plus, baby hungry.
Yeah, baby hungry. Multiple personalities. I like it so far.
We really did lose focus.
Yeah. There's two people on the phone. Like, this is... Operator's probably like, obviously, this is a radio station. There's two people on the phone.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Could there be two people on the phone?
I'm very confused by this prank call.
I've never ordered a dress before. How do I go about doing this?
You have to figure out what size you wear in women's clothes.
Well, like a waist measurement?
Waist measurement. Chest
Well, that's got to be well up into like the 50s and 60s.
Okay.
And I need something with a slit up the side, because I like when the wind comes howling through. I like a baby maid outfit.
Well, you look through the catalog. You find out what you want.
I know what I want. I want the baby maid.
She's
I want to be
unflappable.
a baby maid. A big fat baby maid. I got that slit up the side so the wind come
We get
howling
it.
through.
We get
You
it.
know what?
Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
Hold on, you were inspired.
No, I'm not inspired.
Gee, what did I want?
Apparently,
I think I wanted the baby
slit.
maid outfit with the slit up the side so the wind come howling through.
Harry's voice does kind of change, too, when you start... He gets like
Put
all...
a hole in my head so the wind can howl through that. Jesus Christ, I stink.
If I
That's not it.
if I ever
Got it.
see the old version of Opie, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
Really?
I will fuck him up.
What if he's
You
in
know
a
what?
diaper?
Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
Order the riding horse with matching baby bib, too.
Oh, can we get that? I want that.
Do you see it in the catalog?
Yeah.
What page? I need you to tell me what page it's on.
I was on the page with the padded fanny so I could get that supple butt look. Page 12. Page 12.
Okay.
Oh,
Does that big bottle come with it? A big baby bottle?
No.
It doesn't? Can I get that? Because just looking at that, all of a sudden, I'm woof. And the big diaper pin?
Okay.
Uh-oh, Harry.
What?
Baby made poo-poo in his pants.
Okay, look, what the fuck? What the fuck were we thinking?
Opie, you look embarrassed.
Yeah, Opie's just turned his head away.
Did baby make poo-poo in his pants?
Baby made poo-poo.
Oh, baby.
This baby made this bit in his pants. This sucks.
What the fuck? Hey, fucking assholes from the past. You don't have to put everything on the air that you try. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, just because we fucking...
What happened was we played a lot of music, so instead of taking it easy, we figured we'd try to make prank calls while the music was playing. And they were duds. We didn't have to play every one we did.
No, we didn't.
And the big diaper pin?
Okay.
Uh-oh, Harry.
What?
Baby made poo-poo in his pants.
Oh, my God.
You going to use your credit card?
Credit card? I don't have time for that. I got to change little poopsie bear. Oh, there. I'll get some baby wipes so you don't chafe. The corset knickers. The corset knickers on page 13.
Uh-huh.
You see how that girl's cinching that up?
Yeah.
Can I get someone to put the knee in my ass like that?
You know what?
pull back. Yes, ma'am.
Asshole, don't call it.
Hey, no, don't call me that. I'm serious. Hello.
There we are laughing, patting ourselves on the back for a job well done.
You guys got her. We finally got her, didn't we?
That was not Jocktober worthy, though. I don't think it was. That was not that bad.
Shut up.
I'm serious. It wasn't great, but
it was.
Nah, it was all right because you were calling a weird place.
It was every bit as hacky, if not worse, than anything we have played during Jocktober.
I don't think so. No way.
From any other Jocks.
No.
The only saving grace is that was fucking mega years ago, and what we played for Jocktober from the other shows they did like
yesterday.
That day.
Right.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
Did baby make poopies?
I made poopies. But we were so much better, right, Aunt? I
back
love that
then.
argument. Back then it was so much better. Really?
No,
really?
dude.
We were, huh?
Dude. Feeling a little chill.
You're on the mark, Teixeira.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
What was the... we don't have that call, do we?
Mark
we
sends
should
a text message.
We should have all of the home run calls that he does.
Oh, the John Sterling calls from last night?
Yeah.
We got them from last night.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
So, John Sterling, we could do this before break. John Sterling calling thank you, Sam. The Yankees' big win last night.
Yeah.
Series tied at 1. Everyone knows that by now. But this is 2 of his home run calls from last night.
And here's the 1-0. Swung on. There it goes to deep right center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Oh, what a home run. Mark sends a text message to the bleachers in right center. Oh, you're on the mark, Teixeira. His long home run ties the game at 1.
It's the fucking World Series, asshole. Do that shit in preseason. I was telling Anthony because
He's horrible. Net is high, met is far, maybe made poopies.
I was telling Anthony I was coming home from the hockey game the other night. I'm not a big Yankee fan whatsoever, so I don't really listen to the games on the radio, but it's the World Series, so I tuned him in. And I'm like, wow, the guy actually calls a very good baseball game.
I agree.
And if he just would knock this shit out, he could be one of the greats.
The problem was he's great when the Yankees lose because they're not hitting home runs,
right,
and they're not doing anything worthy of him throwing out those stupid fucking names and everything. So Teixeira's got 2 things. A text message. Why would he? It's not a text message. It's a baseball.
You're on the mark, Teixeira.
Are you? Yeah.
Fucking the World Series, that is fucking embarrassing and terrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking unlistenable. I actually listen to ESPN radio now. It's unlistenably bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, I mean, that home run call is as forced as the prank call we just
Dude, it's
fucking
so
played.
forced, man.
So forced. It's not natural whatsoever.
No.
I think he hit one.
Here's the other one.
Here's Pedro's pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Hideki Matsui hits a 1-2 pitch in the right field seats. A thriller by Godzilla. And the Sayonara Kid homers to right and breaks the 1-1 tie in the 6th.
He just broke a tie in the World Series, and that fucking idiot has to make it about his shitty catchphrases.
Right.
I'll tell you where it's good. I don't mind this part.
I don't either.
Swung on
Fine,
and hit in the air to deep right.
I like this.
It is high. It is far. It is gone.
That's it. Now shut up.
No. One more.
Hideki Matsui hits a 1-2 pitch in the right field seats.
Time.
Right there. That's excitement. That's a good home run call right there.
Don't force your own, but he's not going to stop. He thinks it's cute or it's funny, and it fucking stinks, dude. It stinks.
And it has nothing to do with how he calls a baseball
the World
game.
Series,
it's completely
dude.
different.
The fucking World Series.
Yeah, shut your mouth. It's not about you. It's about the players.
It's not about your catchphrases.
And then, of course, they win, and you get this.
Now Rivera is set. It'll be a 2-2 to Stairs. The pitch is struck him out swinging. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
It's not endearing.
Not at all.
It's fucking embarrassing and unlistenable.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thinks he's really being endearing and like a real original or a homer, hometown guy.
He's got names for everybody. He's got yeah, Danny, thank you. He's gonna
the video?
The video of him just shaking like a fucking ass.
Yeah.
Ball game over. Oh, God, look how stupid he looks.
He's having a fit.
And his mouth goes like, oh. I swear he looks like an ape when he does it.
It's horrible.
His fists are going. He's... Oh, God.
All right, we'll take a break and continue. Is Susan coming by?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Susan.
All right, we'll get to take a look at this thing after the break.
The thing.
Opie and Anthony. We got Bobo. I'm very excited because we told Bobo to come in a Halloween costume today.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to have his costume ready.
Oh, good.
Hey, Kenny, let us know when he's ready, all right? Kenny's making sure Bobo's got his costume and that he's ready to come in here to show us what he dressed as this Halloween. It's our big Halloween show. Started off with Ted Sheckler coming in costume.
Fooling everyone.
Absolutely. I threw a little video of that up on Opie Radio on YouTube.
It's going to get 1.5 million hits.
Or maybe about 1,000.
No.
You can check it out for yourself, though. And what else? We got Susan Finkelstein coming in.
Finkelstein.
The alleged prostitute. Now she's getting tickets to almost every World Series game. Proving that she was pretty damn smart to begin with. She's coming with her husband and a lawyer. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, lawyers are always fun.
I enjoy when the lawyer sits in on the interview.
I never liked that.
The Iron Sheik and the lawyer.
Oh, literal Jim.
Funny. And once again, the lawyer ruins.
Sandy Kane, Stalker Patty, they're here.
They're here, too?
Yeah, we just got to figure out what to do with them.
Are they wearing costumes?
Well, they wear costumes every day, don't they?
Well, I'm sure Sandy Kane will have a song, and Patty will have some inane story about her fucking boring life.
Let's bring him in and talk about sex when the broad is here.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. We'll get everybody in a few minutes. Chaz Bono is doing interviews. The Chaz Bono interviews have started.
Is he?
Man.
And the boys got a little taste of the interview Chaz Bono did with E.T. Used to be Chastity Bono.
E.T. the Alien, which is an odd fucking interview.
Cher's kid is trying to be a man now.
I'll love you no matter what you are. You know, that's what the mother had to say.
Yeah.
No matter how fat your calves are.
She'd rather have Rocky Dennis as a kid than what she actually has.
Exactly.
Chaz talks about becoming, I should say, a man. Ready for this?
Yeah.
At age 40, Chaz is going through the most profound change possible. This is your very first interview talking about becoming a man.
Yeah.
What has been the most difficult step for you to take?
Finding the courage not to worry about what other people would think of me so much.
We think you're a bit of a silly goose. If you want the truth. We think you have big calves.
Do you get that one, Jimmy?
No, I don't.
I don't understand it whatsoever.
But they're so convinced. I don't know. I mean, because it's
who are we to say? I'm trying to...
Only because they're so convinced.
This one at all.
They're so convinced.
That they're a man.
I talked to a tranny one time.
Oh, once?
No, that's just one time.
Yeah.
And I was really asking about it. I'm like, I don't understand it. I'm like, you don't like your dick? Like, you want to... And she's like... He's like...
Apparently you do.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
It was actually just a genuine chat.
Ah.
And it was more at, like... No, it just feels like it's not supposed to be there. It just feels wrong. It's in the way.
The way of what?
Like,
Can you imagine the balls it takes to chop off your wiener?
That's
and you're happy you actually get right to the hospital to do it?
When you feel like you're missing something? I don't...
Only if I got bitten on the fucking shaft by a snake, maybe.
Nah.
Even then,
have to die.
I'd rather just die with a swollen dick.
Big, fat, swollen cock.
Yeah, people would think this kid's fucking packing.
Look at that. Till it turns fucking black and falls off.
Exactly. Like an ember.
Chaz continues. She explains what goes on in your head.
Your inclination wasn't just that you were gay, but that you really had an inner need to actually become a male.
Well, I realized that I was male. I always felt like, male from the time that I was a child. I believe that gender is something that's between your ears, not between your legs.
Completely different voice already, by the way.
Gender is something that's between your ears.
And it's not, by the way.
between your legs.
Gender is between your legs. I disagree.
Yes.
And it's in your ovaries and your tits. It's not just, it's not a thought process.
Right.
I'm undergoing helium therapy now.
That fucking voice. What's with that?
I don't know.
The hormones doing something?
So Chastity is gay, but now going to be a man. So does that make her straight?
How do
you figure all that out? Are you still considered gay?
Never
because she's
understood
been,
that.
he, whatever, is with this other woman. They've been together for years.
Never understood
And it sounds like they're going to stay together. So now that woman, was she a lesbian? Because she I'm confused. So now is Chastity's lover now not a lesbian anymore?
How does it work?
Who could fucking sort this shit out for everybody?
Well, it's all in the head, not in the.
Well, they said they're staying together, so now they're.
Is this the news? I'm sorry.
We're trying to get this audio. They're trying to do a John and Kate bit on the news.
Well, now they're doing
horrendous.
some kind of Michael Jackson.
Well, that's
thing.
Linda Church on the other TV doing a Michael Jackson with her big fat ass. What is she doing in that outfit?
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. Who's this fucking fat-legged beast?
John, I'll see you later.
Oh, the one that wouldn't
Coming
mention
up
my book
at
title.
9 a.m. Roseanne and Greg.
That's the top one. Oh, my God. They're doing Michael Jackson bits. Oh, my God.
Get this audio.
This is the news?
I guess. They're doing their big Halloween show.
I'm sure it's just Michael Jackson songs, but they're dancing to it.
It's funny.
And it's the real news people from, Channel 11.
They're trying to keep it all fun, Ed. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Are they?
Yeah. They're in the spirit of the season.
He's touching his dick and fucking you're the doctor on the show. Now
they're doing the thriller dance. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, my God.
Your ex knows how to sell it, at least. The rest of them are just like...
Yeah, she's dressed like Michael and the Wiz.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Boom, 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 boom.
Maybe she should burn those clothes.
I heard there was a little tidbit of gossip recently.
Oh, what?
I was away.
Oh, really?
But I hear everything.
Oh. All right, let's get back to the Chaz.
Was there?
Well, the camera thing. Who was holding the camera?
Oh, yeah, Keith was holding the camera, yeah.
I don't want to say it in case it didn't make the air.
That's okay. It did.
Okay.
Don't care.
You're not mad.
No, I'd like to see the video.
I have a half a rod now.
Why do you have half a rod?
Because my wrist is resting against it.
I have a full one.
That's all it takes. Let's get more audio from Chaz.
You had your breasts removed fairly recently. Was it difficult?
No, not at all. It wasn't any more difficult or less difficult than cosmetic surgery. Emotionally, no, it wasn't difficult at all. I mean,
Maybe even a relief?
oh my God, yeah. I mean, when I went through puberty and started to grow breasts, it was very uncomfortable and emotionally, and so yeah, it was just like probably the biggest relief of anything I've ever done in my life.
You don't hear from Cher that much about this.
No.
I know she made some kind of statement that she's, I love chastity and, I support whatever she's going to do, but she's not rah-rah about this.
How could she be? Her daughter's having a penis stuck on her.
Yeah.
And her tits taken off. And she's not hot to begin with.
Yeah.
She looks like that fucking Abbott and Costello cartoon mouse. Hey, Babette! Hey, Babette! She's fucking creepy looking.
You think this is a rough one for the parent?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Who's that lady standing with Chris Penn? It's fucking Chris Penn.
Out of the fucking blue?
Yeah, stop pointing that gun at my dad.
You think I'd fucking put a penis on me out of the fucking blue?
And that man is just going to have a penis put on him?
Why don't you tell me what sex you really are?
Yeah. Oh, this fucking transgender right here?
Holy shit. She does look like Chris.
Stop pointing that fake penis at my dad.
Oh, that's great. Yes.
of
well,
course.
we all remember the
song.
scene.
That's right.
Where Chastity is strapped to the chair,
Yes.
and the doctor comes in and cuts her tits off to this song.
Turn this up.
I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm wondering how
I don't care what you know or don't know. I'm going to cut your tits off anyway.
Your mother can sing gypsies, tramps, and thieves all she wants. I'm going to cut them off anyway.
And you're missing a good costume on the local news.
I see the fucking...
Now it's Dolly Parton, everyone.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
That same woman will announce the next terrorist attack when it happens in New York City.
Yeah.
But today she's Dolly Parton.
Is that what she's supposed to be?
I would assume.
I can name a couple
maybe,
of women I know she's not supposed to be.
Maybe she's supposed to be Jessica Simpson. I don't know.
You know, it would be tragic but fantastically horrible is if there was a huge news story tragedy right now and they all had to start doing real fucking serious news dressed like
that?
idiots.
I've just been informed it's not Dolly Parton. It's not Jessica Simpson. It's Wendy Williams. Ew. It doesn't look like...
No.
Oh, whatever.
Well,
here's more Chaz audio.
More makeup.
Are you growing a beard, Chaz? Do you shave?
I shave about once a week now, so it's certainly not thick. It kind of started to come in like just like peach fuzz, you know, and so it's kind
Was
of
that
thick
kind of a thrill for you?
Oh my God, yeah.
Must have been.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to shave.
I'll say one
I always wanted to shave.
Always wanted to shave.
You'll get sick of that pretty soon.
At least they don't do fluff pieces on ET. I like that.
No.
Tough questions.
All the tough questions.
That shitty show.
It's Mary Hart, though. What is she going to ask?
And Mary Hart should shut her fucking yap, fucking fold her clit hood back and put itching powder in it and then fucking staple it. Ouch. Fuck Mary Hart right in her
I
fucking
don't even
ear.
have a clit, but that sounds like it would really
That's
hurt.
right. Go scratch yourself now. Go unglue it.
I love Tired Jimmy.
I am very tuckered out. I was so annoyed on the plane.
Why?
Everyone else was asleep but me. I'm fucking Willie wide awake on overnight flights.
Willie wide.
They're all asleep. I'm like a bat fluttering around with my fucking perfect eyesight.
What fucking movie did
No
they...
movies.
No movies?
Oh, they had a movie called I Hate Valentine's Day.
No, what's that?
I don't know, but it seemed like it was really funny.
All right, one more clip from Chaz, who used to be Chastity.
Still is Chastity.
Sonny and Cher's fucking little cute kid daughter there.
Exactly.
Used to have on TV.
Father's rolling over in his... I couldn't think of something tree-ish. Rolling over in his bark.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What effects have the hormone treatment had on you?
They lowered my voice, fat redistributes, muscle growth.
Fat redistributes from where? Food products to your body? Wow, I thought that would get something.
Wait, try it again. Because I'll be honest where I was, and then Ann could say where he was.
You were both right here listening to a bomb.
No, I actually wasn't listening.
She said fat redistributes.
Yeah.
And I said from where? Food products to your body.
To her body.
She's fat.
Because she is very fat.
She's short with a little head.
I was distracted because this instant feedback just came in. Brian from Indiana. Holy shit, Al Roker is dressed like Han Solo, but looks like a black Pete Rose. I gotta see that now.
Al Roker as Han Solo?
Yeah, we don't have the Today Show on, do we? You know,
I can think of a few other names.
Yeah, me too.
by the way, even though we have 8 TVs in here,
Han, and then instead of Solo, it's
Han. Your in the air spelling sucks.
It's because you write each letter over each one.
Okay, all right, okay.
You make believe it's paper in the air. Got it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. Sambo.
Oh my God!
Han Sambo. Okay.
No, I didn't write that in the air.
Oh, that's what it looked like to me. I don't really know what you wrote.
Oh my God!
Did I blow it? Here's more audio.
It's funny.
What effects have the hormone treatment had on you?
They've lowered my voice, fat redistributes, muscle growth, hair growth, sex drive increase.
Oh my God! Who is he supposed to be?
He's supposed to be Han Solo. And
where is he?
And
I
the instant
missed it.
You
Shit.
just missed it. He does look like a black Pete Rose.
He looks fucking.
He's got a horrendous wig on.
Looks like one of the wigs from Lost. How bad that young
horrible.
Ben's wig.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet him and just ask him about that wig. How much did you hate wearing that, Mike?
Growth, sex drive increase. That's about it. It changes a lot physically. You know, I think the good thing is it doesn't, at least in my experience, it doesn't change anything mentally or emotionally.
Look,
you know, it's actually pretty amazing, pretty exciting.
But a little scary also?
No, not now. Not at all.
Oh, they're all dressed as
Star Wars
characters.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's horrendous.
Well, Matt Lauer is Luke Skywalker.
Is he?
Yeah. Where's that idiot from ESPN to take a picture with that little fatso?
How great is it that they fired her?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you had a great line about that on
I wish that would have got a better laugh, but I didn't care that
it was.
didn't.
What was it? It was Steve Phillips.
If he was
Twitter.
twittering, hi, are you hot and single? I'd love to meet your fat, ugly sister. That deserved a little more.
Right.
I think so.
Fault the crowd for that one.
Well, I hear that Bobo's ready in his Halloween costume.
Oh,
we
good.
told him to show up today in a Halloween costume.
Hey, let's see if Sandy Kane can talk to him and get his fucking.
Oh, that's
dick
what we're
working.
thinking.
Oh,
I think the
hate
bit
when I rethink things that everyone's already thought of.
I think the bit is who could get Bobo hard, Sandy Kane or Stalker Patty.
Patty.
Yeah.
Or how about a wet bag of shit?
It'll be Sandy Kane.
Jesus.
You think?
Yeah, because she's more, she's willing to do more.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but she's willing to she'll just grab his cock.
Yeah.
She's horrible.
It's funny. His Bobo's dress his dick up as a chewed candy bar.
All right, Bobo's
struggling
working up.
today.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're doing all right, man. You're all right. So Bobo, all right, Bobo's coming in.
There he comes. I wonder who
In his
he's gonna
Halloween
be.
costume. We told him to come in costume today.
Gentleman suicide has arrived.
What?
Oh, thanks for letting us guess.
Oh yeah, thanks. We kind of wanted to guess who you were.
Go make a new costume now, Bobo.
Yeah, go make another costume.
Yeah, go now.
Because you
Go
blew
out and
this
make
one.
a new costume.
Don't tell us who you are next time.
Yeah, don't walk in and say who you are. The whole thing is guessing.
You're who?
You were suicide?
Suicide?
Guess who I am? I'm suicide.
Who are you supposed to be, Bobo?
The suicide. That character from that bit you played a few days ago.
What's his name?
Suicide.
What bit? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't get it. What?
Why is your shirt inside out and your pants backwards?
That's what he looks like.
Why would suicide?
When I went to camp when I was a kid, we had a Halloween party over the summer. I didn't have anything, so I just put my clothes on backwards and went as backwards man. That was the name of I was backwards man.
Backwards man.
Like Susan Smith was backwards van. Kid redeemed himself.
Hey, is Patty and Sandy Kane here?
Yes.
Sandy Kane's here, not Patty. He's got another costume he can morph into quickly.
All right, why don't you do that?
Do it. Hurry up.
All right. Here we go.
Fat retard. Oh.
Oh my God, he's putting ketchup.
That's E-Rock.
Why did you just tell us again who you are? Why would you fucking do that?
No,
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I didn't know how many guesses to give you guys.
How about
Wait,
one?
I said you're putting ketchup in your mouth, and you said I be rock.
Yeah.
Why didn't you? Oh my God!
You gave us 0 guesses.
You got to give us at least one guess. All right, do another costume.
When you said you didn't know how many guesses to give us, what brought you to the conclusion that the answer should be 0?
None guesses.
None guesses, right.
What the fuck?
Well, I wasn't sure how to do this because my sister accidentally spilled soda on my Halloween costume as I was taking it out of the closet.
What was it?
Well, I was going to wear a Dharma Initiative jumpsuit.
And Dumbbell spilled soda on it?
So, but they don't have to be clean.
Yeah,
they were dirty Dharma Initiative guys.
Well, could have used it in your fucking thing.
Go get another costume.
You're the dumber initiative.
Bobo, go get another costume.
That's
good.
Exactly.
There
Beat
goes
it.
Bobo.
Fucking John Lunkhead. Get out of here. Fucking.
It's good.
Where's
Ben minus IQ? Yeah.
All right,
No.
Jimmy, you missed a little fight that happened while you were gone.
I actually do.
Club Soda Kenny and Mars.
Yeah, got into a little bit of a brawl.
Yeah.
An argument?
Yeah, Kenny calls Mars a rat.
Yep.
Why?
He doesn't like him. So Sam got to the bottom of it with a little backstage piece that we're going to play here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now, backstage with O&A. Here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts. On the Opie and Anthony Show, learning challenged engineer Mars royally pissed off the O&A security guard, Club Soda Kenny.
I was reprimanded by Kenny for disturbing him while he was eating his bagel.
Oh.
Where's he eating his bagel?
Where does he eat?
Here comes Kenny.
Let's talk about Mars, the cheese-eating rat.
Oh, damn.
Why don't you go back to the shop and play with some switches?
Oh, shit.
Little suck ass.
Damn.
Why?
Oh, Kenny's eating his bagel, GH. Anthony, he's sitting in the office. Oh, fucking cheese eater.
The hostility followed the two after they left the studio as we spoke to Kenny following the confrontation.
So, Club Soda Kenny, you went in the studio today and you kind of lost your cool. What happened in there?
About Mars, the cheese-eating rat.
What makes you think Mars is a rat? What happened?
Didn't you see the way he ran in there to suck up to Opie and Anthony? You know how you know when Mars is on the phone?
How?
The cord is sticking out of Opie's ass.
Why did you get so mad when Mars came in to tell them that you were eating a bagel?
I hate fucking tattletales.
And that's what you think Mars is?
Yes. Mars the fucking brown noser.
What do you think's worse, being a brown noser or being a rat?
The same difference. 6 to 1, half dozen to the other.
How about a brown nosing rat?
That's what he is.
Obviously, Club Soda felt slighted that Mars took it upon himself to tattle on him. We went to Mars for an explanation.
So Mars, you went in there, you got real comfortable in the studio today, and you thought you were going to throw someone under the bus, but you kind of got your ass reamed out. What happened?
Not at all. I was just stating the fact and getting my ass reamed out. Hey, he has to say what he has to say. I have to give him his time.
When did you decide to become so comfortable in the studio that you were going to start, trying to get people to come in and doing all this? Aren't you really supposed to just be making sure the CD players are plugged in?
No, not at all. I'm well part of the show, and Opie gives me the eyes, and we talk, and he gives me that vibe. So
what?
I'm part of the team, man.
Opie gives you the eyes, and you guys have a vibe?
Well, with the show.
You tried to, grab Kenny out of the office, then you tried to kind of throw him under the bus. You look like a dick. Why do you think it went so poorly for you, whereas for some of us, it goes so well?
Well, actually, I don't think I looked like a dick. I was helping the show, and I was not throwing Kenny under the bus. I just went to get him.
Then why is he so mad at you?
He's not mad.
Hey, Kenny, are you mad at Mars?
3 blind mice, see how they run. They run after cheese, the cheese-eating rat.
What are you laughing at?
It's whatever.
Why don't you head back to the engineering room and do something?
Well, watch out for the rat traps.
Hopefully Mars is starting to grasp why many engineers never make it on the air. Mars, why don't you make sure all the CD players are plugged in and leave the shit stirring to the professionals? I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been
Backstage with O&A.
Opie and Anthony. Got Bobo. Bobo's ready with his next costume. What do you like to...
somewhere else. I don't want him talking over my food.
Would you like to see Bobo's next costume?
Yes. Let's see if we can guess what it is. Oh, look at D-Boy.
Yes.
D-Boy doesn't care. Look, he's walking right back to the studio.
D-Boy is dressed like a loaf for Halloween.
Also, Sandy Kane's here and Stalker Patty.
Wow.
Yeah. And we learned that Sandy Kane hates Stalker Patty, so this could get really, really
why?
good. I don't know. We'll find out.
How could you eat while Sandy's in here? And
I'm not having a fucking skin tag sandwich. Motherfucker, I'm having tuna fish, boy.
Oh, shit.
What if I get tuna fish? All right, Bobo.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can have a couple of guesses this time.
All right, now I'm looking at Bobo.
He is supposed to be
Steve.
No.
He has a half of an Opie and Anthony shirt. It's ripped in half in the middle, so his gut is hanging out. It's like a half shirt, but it's very jagged. The sleeves are ripped off of it, and you have a black headband on around your head, and your fly is open. Is that part of the costume?
Yeah, it's part of the act.
It's part of the act?
Bobo,
Yeah.
who are you?
Wait.
Who are you?
You want me to mention it now?
I don't recognize.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm going to guess.
Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy.
William Frawley.
No.
William Frawley?
No.
Who are
Oh.
you?
Wait.
Who are you then?
Who are
Suicide.
No.
you? Who are you?
Hold on. Jed Clampett.
No.
Ah, you're Bobo.
Are
Rocky Balboa.
No.
It's Rambo. Jesus.
No.
No?
No.
No.
His fly's open, so he's got to be.
Stupid?
Yeah. He's laughing at himself.
Who are you?
All right. I guess you guys give up then on the guess.
I don't.
What?
No, Jimmy's not giving up.
All right, come on, take a guess from a.
Well, do
I guess
like
we're
an
gonna
impression
get a
or
guess
something.
From a. Well, it doesn't really have much of a voice.
What? Do it. Yeah, do an impression.
Chaz Bono.
Who are you? Who are you?
That's super. Thanks for asking.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Just a voice came up with the last minute, so.
Oh,
good.
okay. All right.
Do it again?
Wait, do that again. I might have it.
That's super. Thanks for asking.
Oh, What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah.
Don't tell us who the character is, but what's your name?
Right.
Well, the character. Well, I can't say because if I reveal the name, I reveal.
No, just the name. Go
I
ahead.
reveal the character I came
No,
up with.
say the name.
I'll only give the first part of the
No,
name.
say the name.
Yeah.
Say the name.
Well, Bobo is used in the name.
What's the name?
Well, you're gonna make me reveal the name of
Say
the
the
character I
name.
came up with.
No, it won't. Don't worry about it. Say the name.
Bobo.
Say the name.
Well, it's got Bobo in the name. I
Say the name.
No, not yet.
Wait, don't say it yet.
Yeah, it's
Say the name.
not yet.
You're a character, right?
Right, but don't say it.
Yeah, some character I came up with.
That you came up with?
Yeah.
Shit for brains.
Say the name.
Yeah. Say the name. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
All right. Party Bobo.
Don't say it.
What?
What?
No, go ahead. Say it.
Say it.
Don't say it yet. If I reveal the name, then I reveal
Nah,
already
you
what the
reveal it.
character
You ruin
is.
it, right.
Who are you? Well, what's the name? I mean.
Not yet.
The name that.
No.
Oh my
not
God!
say it yet.
Is this a hard question?
Say the name.
What's the name?
Well, if I say the name, that's
trying
part
to
of the
guess.
character.
fucking name.
All right.
I'm trying to guess.
You make me pop your fucking eye out.
All right. Well, I'll use part of the name. Party.
Just say the fucking name. Go ahead.
Not
Party.
yet, 'cause I'm trying to guess.
Party.
Girl from Waterford.
No.
Say the name.
Say the name. Go ahead.
Shemp.
No.
Just say the name.
Say the name.
All right.
Not yet.
So then we can figure it out. Go ahead.
Well, I could
wait,
give,
just-
I could give you the
John,
name.
what am I asking you?
Just say the fucking name.
Say the
But
name.
don't give away the character.
Right, but say the name.
Say the name.
You just don't give away the character.
Exactly. That's all we want.
Right. Bobo.
Exactly. No.
No, you're Bobo.
Yeah.
You're dressed as somebody else.
Yeah, but that was used in the name of the character.
I don't give a fuck. What's the name?
Just don't say it.
What's the name?
All right.
No.
What's the name?
Right. For make up your mind. Do you want me to reveal the name or not?
Just don't give away the
Reveal
character
the name.
But not the character name.
Say the name.
Right.
Well, the character has
No,
got
it's
the
not.
same.
Say
Why
the
is this
fucking
taking so
name.
long? Why do I have to repeat myself
All
80
right.
times?
Well, it's
say it. Say it.
Al.
Say it.
Del
Say it.
Vecchio. Al Del
Say it.
Vecchio.
Say it.
I don't got a last
Say it.
name for the character.
Say it. Say it.
Al. I guess Sheckler.
That's my last name.
No, that's
This isn't a character then. This isn't something we could guess if you don't even know what it is.
Well, I came up with this whole thing at the last minute. So.
why
Really?
last minute.
I thought you went to a costume store, spent thousands of dollars and many hours.
No.
No.
Not this. It's obvious it was last minute.
Say the name, please.
Yeah, who are you supposed to be? Who is it based on?
It's based on maybe may have encountered some people like this in certain neighborhoods, certain areas. You find a lot of them.
What?
If you don't say the name right now, I'm gonna fucking smash it.
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah, come on.
But do not give away the character.
What do you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Say it. Say it.
Say it. I don't know the last name
Say
of the character.
Just
say it.
Say it.
Say
Spit it out, Bobo. Just
Say
not
it.
the character name.
Say it.
All right. Well, all right.
Say
Don't know it.
Say it.
Well, the name of the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, but what I am is the nickname he goes by.
Oh my God.
Just say the name, really. Go ahead.
All right, Al Schmitty.
What?
Does that work? I couldn't come up with the last name.
Say
You
it.
said Al Schmitty?
Who's Al Schmitty?
That's the name I came up with, the last name.
name I came up
For
with.
what?
Yeah, what do you mean Schmitty?
Was that your play friend when you were a kid? Your make-believe friend, Al Schmitty?
No.
Who's Al Schmitty?
You're Al Shitty.
He's actually in better shape than I am.
Well, he's got a half shirt on.
Come on, Bobo.
Who's
What
Al
the fuck?
Schmitty? Explain.
What are you doing? Explain that costume.
Well, the character is the character I came up with based on certain people you might find in a village.
Homosexuals.
You're homosexual.
You gay?
Well, the character is.
And where did that line come from that you said?
What?
The line you said.
Yeah,
Well, I thought of it based on an impersonation of what my principal in high school sounded like.
How did he
Don't
sound?
ever say his name, by the way.
Yeah, how did he sound?
Well, I'm not going to say his name, but he sounded like that.
Like what?
He sounded like, you know that gay guy in South Park?
Oh, my God. Big Gay Al?
That's what he
Why
sounded
would you
like.
fucking tell us that? Because that blows the whole thing. Big Gay Al.
What is...
Oh, my God. Bobo.
Well, it's the character I came
Come up with
from
another.
that.
Come up with another costume.
Another costume.
Well,
Back
it's
to the drawing
you know,
board.
you keep giving away. I said say the name, not the character.
Sam,
you
drag
said
him
the
out of here.
character.
Come on, Bobo.
Get him
I was
out.
trying to come up with...
New costume.
Yeah, new costume. All right, let's get Sandy Kane in here. She want to come by and say hi. Sandy Kane.
It's fun torturing the retarded.
Oh, my God.
Has been since I've been a kid. Love slapping him around. Oh, my God. She's still fucking alive.
Hi, Sandy.
It's amazing.
You too, baby.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy Kane. How are you?
How are you?
Yeah.
Should I just come in here?
Yeah, just, yeah.
What do you got? What do you got going
I just want
on?
to say thank you to Jim Norton for putting me on Jay Leno.
Oh, you saw that.
No, but I heard.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard
God
about
forbid
it.
you see it.
So,
Yeah.
huh?
God forbid you see it.
That would be like, oh man. So
Yeah.
So what's going on? I just want to really be the naked cowgirl today and take my clothes off. Okay.
Well, that's okay.
Okay,
You could leave your clothes on. We usually. That's okay. You're still doing the naked cowgirl thing in Times
Definitely
Square.
making a lot of money, and it's
Are you?
really great. Just like when I work with you guys.
And how come I don't understand why you're not getting sued by the naked cowgirl? That
Well, he was going to.
yeah,
He was going to. Oh, the other naked cowgirl.
yeah, and then the naked cowboy also.
Yeah. How can you? First of all, how can you sue?
Sue everyone.
Yeah, right. But he did. He called his manager, and I know Steve knows him. What's his name? Todd Rosenberg, whatever his fucking name is.
Saul.
I'll
sue everyone.
No, there's a Nashville. There's a one Jew in Nashville, and
I
that's
need to sue this witch. She's dressed like my client, and she needs to be sued before she scurries away on her broom.
Well, he said, he said to me one of the last times on Times Square, he said, "Hey, she's making more money than me.
She's cutting into his profits.
Yeah,
with
hello.
her witchcraft.
So
we ought to burn her by the tickets."
So, no, he called.
She fell down the stairs and her cauldron broke.
He wanted
Cauldron
to
was
sue me
smashed
for
apart.
franchising.
Oh,
That they said I'm franchising.
she goes around saying, "Bubble, bubble, toil in trouble." Ugh.
But did you hear that he pads his undies?
Oh.
Did you hear that?
And a house fell on her, and her striped
his
socks
underwear.
curled up under the house.
Hey, how does-
She's wicked.
How does a naked cowboy put on his underpants?
One leg at a time.
Yellow in the front, brown in the back.
Oh.
But it is true.
All right, Sandy.
but he does
You cast
me
an
tell you,
ugly spell in the mirror.
His dick.
What happened?
His
It
dick is
bounced
bigger
off
this
the
year than
mirror.
last year. That's all I can say.
Ugh.
He does pad his underwear. I love you,
Horrible.
Robert, but I know you
Two
do.
conversations going on right now.
I
This
could
is-
tell, man, that he
I wanna
does.
listen to the one
I don't
over
have to
here.
pad my underwear
All right, keep
or my
going.
tits.
Sandy.
Or my hemorrhoid.
Sandy King.
You should
Hello,
pad your
how
underwear with
Opie,
the
my
fucking-
man.
with the lead
I
thing
love
the
you,
dentist makes you
Opie.
wear.
Opie, can I take some pictures, man? I want to take pictures of my men.
No pictures today,
No
Sandy King.
pictures. Why
Hey,
not?
why do you
They
not...
capture your soul if you're a witch with your pictures.
With my pictures, what?
Ugh.
I love that's how I got on Leno, though, man. I took 5 million pictures, and finally one got on Jay Leno, thanks to Jim Norton. So, you know, it happens, baby.
Listen,
Shut up. Stand in the middle of a fucking star, one of those upside down stars that mean evil. Because you're evil.
Why? What do you
Where's
say?
your magic wand, witch?
Where's yours? In your pants?
Oh, yes.
Ah,
It's very
see.
big. She's talking about my cock.
Yes.
It's magic wand.
It is a magic wand. I hear
Yes.
you're very good in bed.
Out of the presence of you, it squirts white stuff.
Okay, why not? I hope it does.
Yeah. Hey, and can I ask Sandy King why she doesn't like Stalker Patty?
Yes, that's
We're
I
hearing
wanna
a
know.
rumor that you can't stand her. And we like when you're open and honest there, Sandy King.
Well, honest.
Well, first
No,
of all,
yeah, we don't want
I don't
to
like
be
being
open.
bunched with a nerd like that.
Oh, why?
She's not a nerd.
No, I'm asking you why.
Well, fuck her.
What-
No one would fuck her. That's why she's a virgin.
When she was bashing Sandy that fucking time she was in here,
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that she's skanky and she's fucking not all she wastes. Patty's mad that you get more airtime than her, and she was just saying that you're shitty.
I am shitty when it comes to people like
no,
that.
but on the radio she was saying that you're a waste. And I was like, for what?
Yeah.
And she's like, she thinks that she should be getting the airtime that you get, and she's like, she contributes nothing. Her
Yeah, I
songs
remember
aren't
that.
funny. I was like, what the fuck?
She was bashing the shit out of your
weird.
songs. She doesn't like your
loved
songs.
Let Me Suck Your Cock.
No.
She loved it.
Which version?
Which version? The long one. Let Me Suck Your
Not
Cock.
bad.
She should suck a cock. She should do something like that in her life.
Yeah.
Now she says, how come you didn't come into Starbucks? Because you're there, bitch.
He does these impersonations. I swear, you would think it was
Fuck
real
you,
people.
man. I don't want to even look at you and have coffee. I'll vomit.
Jesus, you really don't like her. We got to bring Patty in here and find out what this is about. Stalker Patty, get in here.
No. Hello.
Here she comes.
You
Here
like
comes
Mars,
Stalker
don't you?
Patty.
You like
No,
the...
hey.
Oh my God.
And Sandy, don't
Is that
hold
Sandy
back.
Or you're eating
No,
tuna?
I won't.
Is that?
I won't.
God.
Hello. Nice tits. With the tits, baby.
She was goofing on your tits.
No, but I heard that she's
I don't
getting
have any.
implants.
Yeah?
I hear she's getting implants.
Yeah.
Worst
No.
improv ever. We forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Worst
think I like
improv.
being small.
Okay.
All right, what's up, Sandy? Tell Patty to her face why you don't like her.
Yeah, why don't you like me?
Well, one of the reasons is I hate to be bunched. No, I hate to be bunched. No, this is being honest. The bunch, you know, look. Because, man, I am a professional person.
yeah.
I've taken every fucking... This woman, what has she done in her life besides love Opie and Anthony? I mean, which is a great thing.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I first met her, she says, I'm just a friend of the show.
I work in a coffee store.
Yeah, I mean, but she works very hard. That I gotta say, I wish I could work sometimes as much as she does. But what does she do? She never wears makeup. Come on, man, do something. You're a woman, fuck. Do something,
Oh,
you know.
Sandy's taking some of her
something,
clothes
man.
off. Oh,
and
shit.
I am like
Here it comes.
with her.
That's
it's
right.
like
You're 4 times her age and you
at
look
least,
better.
Yeah. And listen, I try at least though, Jim.
Yeah, yeah.
I try.
I try.
No, I'm just saying. At least in the more I try to look decent.
Patty?
You know?
Yes.
You gotta say something funny.
I
You're
know
a
I
friend.
look better in the dark.
So you don't want to be in the same room as Patty.
It's not the same. It's just like bunch with we're Stalker Patty and Sandy Kane. Hello.
Where'd you get that fucking wig? Did you sweep up around Farrah Fawcett's bed after chemo?
And the way it smells, I think she got it out of the dumpster.
You smell bad?
Oh, she stinks.
What's going on?
No,
Oh,
she doesn't.
Jesus.
Yes, you smell, Sandy.
Okay, good.
Well, you're walking around Times Square. You know, you work up a sweat,
I don't think
right?
she
stinks.
Thank you.
Get E-Rock in here.
That's
We'll
the
find
tune
out.
now.
We got E-Rock in here.
What part of me stinks?
Get here.
Look who's
Fuck.
talking.
Hey, get the virus in here.
Let's get Patty and Stalker Patty and Sandy Kane to talk a little bit here. So, Patty, what do you think of these allegations? You don't really do much for the show.
I think I did a lot over the years. Really?
Sandy? Go ahead,
Oh,
Sandy.
I think I have.
Comment, Sandy Kane?
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, my definite opinion is, and one of the reasons I'm doing this show is because I'm sitting with a lot of foxy men, and I love men. So
Foxy.
I love dick. I'm
Here is
recording it in Nashville because I love dick. I love men. It's not only their dicks, I just like to be around foxy men. But that you even associate with a nerd like this is like beyond me. When I first saw it, I said, "What the fuck?"
But I like being a nerd.
And then when she's sleeping over remember when she was home, she was sleeping over. It was like
only for a couple nights until I found another alternative place to go.
How the
but
fuck
what
do
was
you
I
even
going to do for 2
associate
days? But
with
that's
all,
beyond
with all
me.
you
Yes, I
foxy
forgot all
women?
about it.
You have gorgeous girlfriends with her. She has no personality. She has no body. She works at Starbucks. Hello. I mean, that is a good thing.
It's a nice, honest profession.
It is. It is.
Patty, go on.
I wish you would have brought me a pound of Sumatra.
Oh.
Or even, I would, you know.
Oh, go ahead, Patty. Get
Yeah,
her.
go ahead,
Give me
Patty.
a latte.
You're going to just take that.
A little something.
Give it back to her.
Why would I have to bring you a free latte? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, good one.
She is so smart, boy. Oh, is she hot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason she's a virgin is because no one fuck her. It's not her.
Wow.
Who would fuck her?
Patty?
Well, I don't have to worry about STDs, at least. You know?
What's STDs?
You don't know what that is?
No.
Sexually transmitted diseases, but they call it STDs.
Oh, is that why you've never gotten laid?
Ooh.
no.
Shit.
Are you
Oh,
afraid
damn.
that man's going to give you AIDS or he's going to
Well,
hurt your
I use
vagina
a lot
with his
of
big cock?
discretion, but I mean, I know a lot
A lot
of
of
friends too that are
discretion.
true friends.
What was that?
I know a lot of true friends and all that who respect me for the person that I
they
am.
do not.
True friend. I've never seen her with anyone. Not that I
don't
should
see
talk.
you around very often either.
Oh, damn. She just badmouthed you, Sandy.
No, because
I don't see you
go
around
into
very often. How
Starbucks.
would you
heard
see me?
I think, Patty, I'm not going in. I'm not spending my two and a quarter, and
Yeah.
then throw up.
Damn.
No, it's better.
Given the choice, let's go around the room a little. Jimmy, given the choice, who would you fuck?
Danny.
Danny.
That's that bit,
Danny.
It doesn't get much better than that. Hey,
Now there's going to be
Patty.
a rumor that you're gay, Jim.
Hey, Patty.
Yes.
Why don't you talk about Sandy Kane's body? What do you like about her body, and what don't you like about her body? Oh my gosh!
Get E-Rock in here. Where
Okay,
is he?
all I know is I make hundreds
that
of
idiot?
dollars a day with this fucking body.
There you go,
Hundreds of
Patty.
dollars
Comment
a
about
day.
Sandy
Look at you,
Kane's
short
body.
piece of shit.
What would be the
Tens of
6 feet
dollars.
under.
You know, George Clooney liked me when I did One Fine Day.
What?
That's
Did One
right.
Fine Day.
What?
Definitely.
I don't remember that.
Why she wearing
Well,
old school
I did
wrestling
One Fine
shorts?
Day with him, and he was very excited
Wrestling
about me.
trunks.
And I was in the Daily News with him, and I was also in Jugs magazine with him.
By the way, E-Rock, we need you to smell Sandy's wig. I don't think it smells at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you smell her wig?
Get in there,
My
smell the
wig.
wig.
Yeah, under the wig. Just lift your wig, Sandy.
Yeah, yeah.
No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. No, he ain't taking it off.
Shit.
But you got to smell
Hey,
under
you
it
can
by
smell
the
my
scalp.
pussy, not my wig.
It's a great bumper sticker.
Not my ass. Smell my asshole, please. Not my wig. Please. The asshole's better.
Yeah, E-Rock, smell
All right,
under
yeah.
the
Why
wig.
is it under my wig?
Yeah, that's what Danny was saying. I didn't agree
Yeah,
with him.
smell the wig. E-Rock,
No, under the wig, E-Rock. Yeah, smell
Yeah,
the
yeah,
scalp.
get under there.
get on there a little bit.
Hey, Sandy, you do it. No, Sandy, no, don't take it off. Just
I'm
lift
not
it
getting
up.
paid for this show.
Just lift it
Give
up.
me $100. You can
Sandy,
smell me.
just lift it up a little bit. You don't take it
No.
off.
$100. You make money out in Times Square.
Exactly.
Yeah, so do you make a lot of money here.
Yeah, I don't go out in Times Square and ask you to give me money.
That's true. She doesn't.
So don't come in here and ask us for money.
Okay, well, don't smell my scalp.
Why? He wants to.
What could be the problem with your scalp?
Yeah, what's the deal? You got mites? What's the matter?
No, I'm just saying. I don't want you smelling my scalp. I mean, come on.
No?
You and your
You smell
smells.
my
man.
hair.
Go ahead.
Patty, that's crazy.
Smell a pussy here. Go ahead. I dare you.
They didn't say anything about that. They just said scalp.
You think
Not
she
down there, it's up there.
shaves? You think she gets
We've seen
bikini wax
with a Floby.
Does she have one?
It's all hot.
Does she have a pussy? I mean, come
We've
on.
seen her pussy, yeah.
Okay, how is it? She has one?
Wait, I want to...
Is it shaved?
Oh, my God.
I don't like shaved pussy. It looks like you're 12 years old.
I want Patty to talk about Sandy Kane's body. Now, Patty, what do you like and don't like about Sandy Kane's body? That's fair. And be honest.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, you're older, I could tell.
Oh, damn. By how? How can you tell?
Well, I could tell by the...
How?
You know...
How?
Be honest, Patty. Come on, let's go.
Fuck.
You got money down there.
It's my lucky too.
Yeah.
Well, how can you tell that she's older?
Yeah.
Her stomach has pock marks on it, but I guess that's like a given.
Let's see yours. Not bad. Look at that scar, though.
Exactly.
I had appendix when I was 7 years old, appendicitis, so I had to have it removed.
Christ.
It's
With
an
what,
operation.
a fucking Buick? Holy shit.
It's actually a lobotomy scar that went into the stomach.
Yeah.
Cut into her with that tuna fish lid you got in front of you there.
You're better
Jesus.
middle than midriff than I do.
Come on, Patty. What do you like and don't like about Sandy Kane's body?
The stomach I don't like. The legs are not bad, but I don't know. You're wearing stockings too, I think.
Yeah, I did
I
today.
think. She can't tell. It's leprosy.
What about my ass, Patty?
What about her ass?
Yeah, it's all right. It's very tight, but I only see naked cowgirl. It means you're copying somebody, I think. You got the idea first.
Oh, shit.
Who's you ripping me off?
Okay, let me
But
just...
do you know him, though?
Oh, yeah, I blew him.
Good question.
Really?
The Marriott, in the bathroom.
What does his wife say?
In the garage. He's not
that's
married.
a married man, you know.
He is not married. He's
I
not...
saw him in the picture with this
Yeah,
wife.
well, he's not married to
she
her.
has not done that.
He's not married, and he has a
Jesus.
very nice penis, too.
Yeah.
But he wanted me to lick his balls, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I just was
He
not in the
didn't
mood that day.
He didn't have
No?
$300.
Oh, Patty.
Patty's
Holy
calling you a
shit.
whore,
And
Sandy Kane.
I am a whore.
All right.
I am a fucking whore. Hello, I mean really, I am. No, even this guy, Brian Thomas from CBS.
No.
Okay, you don't.
Don't make any allegations.
Yeah, stop name dropping.
Don't make
Stop
any
right there.
allegations of things
I
that
don't
might
want to
have
know anything
happened
about
with him.
Brian.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't want to know.
What, you want to see Patty
My
naked?
God.
We're talking about the naked cowboy.
Do you want to see Patty naked so
Oh,
you can talk about her
man.
body?
Oh, God.
Patty, at least take your top off for Sandy Kane.
All right.
Fair is fair.
Yeah. It could be Wow Friday.
Where'd you get the nice bra from?
Conway's.
They're mine. It's my bra.
What's going on? What?
Does she have inverted nipples? Like me?
What's going on?
Patty lifted her shirt up and she just had this errant hair stuck to her tit.
Oh, did you?
And
Oh, it's just my regular
Patty,
hair.
your
I'm
nipples are
sorry.
disappearing. What's happening?
Yeah, what's going on? They're
Not
going
bad.
away.
They're getting
She has
lighter or
a pretty nice
something.
body.
I guess it happens with age. I'm not sure.
Really?
You know.
Maybe they're fading away like the picture in Back to the Future.
Maybe.
Her nipples went back in time
Yeah.
and fucked something up.
Somewhere in time.
Yes, exactly.
You look at a penny and her tits just disappear.
Right.
Is that tuna fish or is that my pussy smelling?
I've been trying to figure that out.
I walked in. I say, "Is that my pussy that smells?" I did baby wipe
We
this
figured
morning.
we'd open up tuna fish so we,
No, I'm
we
just
can't
saying.
smell your pussy. So
Right,
you're
right.
on
This
time.
is why you can't
You're
smell
on
my
time.
pussy. Hello.
You're on time.
Good.
Hey,
No, I'm just saying. It just
all right,
smells
so
like
you
pussy.
don't like Patty.
You're a whore. I am a fucking whore.
I am, though. I admit it. I want to get
Anything
paid.
else about Patty? you don't
I wrote
like?
a new song. I don't want to get laid. I just want to get paid.
Nice.
Cool.
huh?
Laid, and if I get laid, I want to get paid. Well, you know.
And that's
Sounds
it
like
on
a
Patty.
gem.
Do you like Bobo?
Who's Bobo?
You don't know Bobo? Should we do the Bobo, see who could get Bobo hard contest?
Well, we could do that. Sandy Kane, dressed like Macho Man Randy Savage. You got the cowboy getup on. Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to Nashville to record, guys.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Hello.
Whoa, she's flipping
Why are
me
you
the bird.
fucking giving us the finger?
Oh my God!
Tweet,
What is
tweet.
that?
I'm going. Omni
Damn,
Sound.
that looks like a hand I saw in Forensic Files.
Wait, Jimmy.
She got mad.
I'm
She
recording
flipped you the
3 songs.
pterodactyl.
What was that? I missed it. Recording 3 tunes. The Naked Cowgirl's going to and they know me. They know the Naked Cowboy. So it's really Omni Sound on Division Street, y'all, baby. And I'll be recording I Love Dick, He Taught Me How to Love, and the Naked Cowgirl song, which I want to do for you guys.
Why would you go to Nashville?
Because
to
New
record?
York has nothing going on as far as
yeah,
recording.
there's no recording studios in
There
New York.
aren't, man.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's New York. There's no recording facilities.
It's so different in Nashville, Anthony.
Yeah, but it's for country, right?
Y'all, baby, but you know what? You belong with me. I mean, there's certain
I don't.
songs that You Belong With Me, which is #1 on the pop chart. I mean, I want to cross over. But hey,
I was going to say unless she's
I listen to the country station on Sirius, and it's really great.
Really.
Really,
Hold on, Sandy. Go ahead.
I got XM Sirius.
I was going to say. She goes,
You have a
belong
great
with me."
country station
And
on
I was
your
going to say, yes, if I was Patrick Swayze.
You have a great country station, XM Satellite.
But she won't shut up. Yes.
No, I'm just giving a plug for God bless XM Satellite Radio.
Oh my God.
Because New York does not have a country
God
station.
doesn't bless it.
And
God doesn't bless it.
Why are you giving a plug on a platform for people who already own it?
Yeah.
They already know what XM
You're
is.
preaching to the converted.
Well,
Yes.
I just feel that you have a great. I gave up my television. That's all I listen to is radio now. So, yeah, and I think that's what's bringing me to Nashville because
Bringing you to Nashville.
Television. There's nothing on it I want to watch.
You've decided now is the time.
Well,
that
I'm
you're
not on
gonna-
anymore, so I just got rid of it. When I'm
Yeah.
not on anymore, it's got to be something wrong.
What's the album going to be called? Coal Miner's Great Great Grandmother.
It's going to be called Naked Cowgirl Does Nashville. Hey, they're very excited that I'm coming down.
Sandy, you got to understand humor. That's a great line. Let the room breathe a little.
It's funny. I did see one of your productions on Channel 35 over the last year sometime. It was in a train station. She had a cigarette package being one person, coffee cup being another person. And
It was a vibrator, Patty.
Whatever
It was a
was.
dildo.
I don't remember anything
It was a
about it except
vibrator.
that I just saw it
Right.
for 5 minutes.
Right.
It was a
before I had to go
vibrator, Patty.
to my show.
A vibrator. You should get one.
She's got one.
You should get a vibrator. Have you ever had an orgasm?
Yeah, she's had an orgasm.
How?
We shoved fingers in her once.
Yeah.
Can we get Bobo? Can we get Bobo in here?
That'll do it.
We did.
You shoved fingers and she came. Who came? Who ate her? Danny ate her out. Danny ate her out.
Hey, idiot face.
Idiot, go over there.
Oh, cute.
Bobo's in studio with his Halloween costume. Get on mic.
Get on
I can
mic.
come up with better clues for this one.
All right, you're in a costume. Explain your costume to the radio audience.
All right, I'll give some hints.
All right.
You guys run into her all the time. Usually walks in a group of 4.
Yeah.
And she seems to always look like she's the head of that group.
Yeah. Can you get her? She works here at Sirius XM, right?
Yeah, and she looks like she's the head of a group of 4.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Are you
Stalker Patty?
Are you Nicole from the Morning Mashup?
Are you Marmalade Sally?
Are you dressed up as Nicole from the Morning Mashup?
You guessed it.
Steve Carlisi.
It kind of could be Steve Carlisi. Really? Does Nicole know that you're dressing up as her for Halloween?
Yeah.
I don't think she knows I did this today.
Yeah.
Did you see the camera?
Did you see Sandy Kane behind you, Bobo?
Yeah, I knew she was behind me.
What do you think of Sandy Kane?
To me. Ooh, what happened to my fucking camera?
This is
There's always something missing
This is a
around here.
disaster.
Did you see my camera, baby?
Exactly.
I had it.
Entertaining radio.
Attractive women.
He has bigger tits than me.
What'd you say?
We heard you.
What'd you say?
He has a smellier pussy than me.
Oh.
He has a bigger dick than me.
Well,
Bobo, you want to smell
He's a
Sandy
bigger-
Kane's asshole? Sandy, could he smell your asshole?
Where's my camera, though? Somebody
we don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
where's
find
your
your camera.
Get our goddamn camera.
We're in the
God only
middle-
knows what's in it.
We're in the
Come
middle.
on, man. I made Jay Leno show with my fucking camera. Come on.
We know.
What a mess.
Someone's always taking shit.
What a fucking mess
Okay.
this place is with these people. in
Coal
here.
miner's great.
Look who's talking, man. Did you see my camera?
I don't know.
Come on, did you?
I don't-
I did bring it in. Okay, there's the.
By the way, I am open to taking care of Stalker Patty's problem for an inno.
What would you do?
What would you do there, Bobo?
It's a problem.
No, you know what problem I'm talking about.
What problem?
Her virginity?
Yeah, that's the problem.
So you would have sex with
No.
Patty for an inno?
Yeah.
That's
You could actually fuck her and she'd still be a virgin when you were finished.
Yeah, with that fucking excuse for
Yeah.
a dick.
That fucking chewed up Milky Way.
Yeah. Your dick's an
Can't do it.
What's the matter? Why wouldn't you have sex with
Why
him?
wouldn't you take Bobo's
young.
dick?
No.
But he's clean.
No, I don't. No,
He's a
can't.
man. He's not too young. What the fuck are you talking
Exactly.
about,
He'll
you
be
virgin?
No.
Give that pussy up already, for God's sake.
You like
gone
Patty,
bad.
don't you, Bobo?
I wouldn't really say it'd be the first one to go after.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do the Bobo thing yet? Bobo,
I-
pull your pants down. We want to see who could get you hard first, Patty or Sandy Kane. How do we do this? We give each girl 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
No, $30.
Christ.
Mercenary.
We might have a. we
Boy,
might
you
have-
guys are cheap motherfuckers.
Will you shut up? We might have a prize for the winner.
God,
You never
You're
know.
no fucking prize.
You know what? You keep
My,
saying.
my rent is due, you know?
But if you keep
I
saying
can't-
stuff like that, you're going to
I
share it.
cannot. I took a
Jail
cab
cell.
over here.
Don't stand
Come
there.
on.
Well, what
I
about the
did.
hundreds of dollars a day?
Come on, you make millions of dollars.
Do
Look
we?
at he's with Jay Leno. Come on, cough some money up.
Wow,
Remember,
you,
I sat on a guy's face and I met him in Times Square. He said, "Remember me? You sat on my face." I said,
you
"Oh
never
yeah."
used to hustle this much.
Yeah, really. What's up?
Wow,
The
you must
economy
really
got
be.
you?
There must really be an economic downturn, huh?
Well, I'm going to Nashville. It's costing me a lot of money to produce my 3 songs.
Hitchhike.
How are you getting there? She's just going to latch onto a banana in a truck.
Fucking fly, baby.
All right, let's see who could get Bobo erect.
Take him down. Show that big juicy. He's a big dick.
Oh, please. Where's my camera?
What's the matter? Look at it.
Picture this one.
All right.
No,
Sandy, look.
wait,
Why are you looking?
Is it big?
No, look.
He's big.
Why wasn't you smell it? Danny, smell it.
He's a big dick.
Smell it. Go ahead.
Danny don't
Yeah,
smell
that's gonna
guys'
happen.
dick.
Why are we filming Chiquita Pinga.
film
Chiquita
this.
Pinga.
Look
Wait.
at it, Sandy.
Full fucking dick.
Sandy, look
I'm
at it.
looking at
You know,
it.
I
I'm
mean,
a virgin.
my ex-husband Dick's tongue was bigger than that.
Sandy, look at it. What do you think?
Yeah, comment. Talk about it. You know how to do radio? Talk
That's a
about
small
it.
fucking
Give it a
dick.
good look and describe it and talk about
Yeah.
it.
It's very small.
Look
I
at
can't see it.
Well, you're not looking at it.
I mean, come on. That's the smallest dick I ever saw.
Is it?
Yes. I bet
In
he-
all the years and
and
all
I-
the dick you've seen.
And I worked in peep shows. So I saw a lot
So
of
take a
fuck-
look.
I saw a lot of dicks.
Take a look. Take a
You
look.
know.
Smaller than average.
Oy, your tits are bigger than your dick. Oh, God. Oy. The hairs
Now-
are bigger than the dick.
Now, yeah.
Come on, man. Oy,
Now,
please.
Patty, what do
Danny,
you think
smell
of
it.
that?
I
Patty's
dare
been
you to
saying
smell
a
it.
lot.
Come
All
on,
right,
you
shut
want
up.
to smell things.
Sandy Kane,
Think of
shut
that.
up a second.
Patty.
Everybody has a size that's for their own, and that's it. I don't criticize anybody.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shut up with
Keep
your awful
those drawers
boobs.
down.
You
Keep
know,
them down.
they're
Shut up with your
Is
lungs.
that tuna fish or is that his
undeveloped,
dick?
but that's a little
Is that tuna
undeveloped,
fish?
but there's
I don't
nothing
even
wrong
think
with
this is
that.
meant
How do
to
you
be
know,
the
Patty?
size.
No,
How many dicks have you seen in your life?
I don't think this is meant to be this size.
Is
What do
that,
you-
all right.
Why
Why don't you get like a pump
But it
or
went to a
something?
black hole. That's the
Why
smallest
doesn't he
it
get an
could
implant?
Those implants are big of a scam.
They are? Well, you tried?
No, I hear rumors you can't. It affects your boner.
You can't talk to him, see if you can give him a boner. He hasn't had a boner in a long time.
Well, all right, Patty, talk dirty to Bobo. Let's see what happens. Talk dirty.
we should film this, man.
Give it a little brush if you want.
A little brush.
Why don't you
Yeah,
suck
go
on it?
Like
Go ahead. Go ahead. Suck his dick. Go ahead.
Sandy.
It's good radio. It's good radio. Come on, Patty. Hey.
Give it a little brush.
Is that tuna fish?
I'll just touch the above it, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, Patty.
All right, Patty's going to
Go
touch
ahead, Patty.
Bobo's.
No, go ahead. What are you doing? Give it a little brush.
Violate him.
Give it a little brush. Go ahead.
A little brush, Patty. A little
brush.
A little deedle.
Give a little deedle
he's a
under,
grower.
like Patty, under the chin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go like this. Go deedle. Go ahead.
Under his weenie.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Oh, she wants to.
Come on, Patty. Go.
Patty.
Come on. You know you're gonna do it. Just do it.
Oh my god.
Patty, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Just do it.
Oh my god.
Just do it.
Just do
Come
it.
on.
Oh my
Go ahead.
god.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Would you stop? You know you're gonna do it, so just do it.
Touch it.
Get it over with.
All right, I did it.
No, you
Come on,
touch the
baby.
sack.
Give it the, touch it. Go ahead.
Go right
I'm gonna
underneath.
faint.
It'll be good for you.
Well,
Right
I'm
under-
I'm really
struggling.
gonna faint.
Right there underneath.
Yeah, just a little cup. Just hold it.
Right there. Yeah, grab it.
Just grab it.
Gently.
Grab it like you'd grab a fucking.
All right.
Latte.
No, Patty.
Bobo,
grab
pull your
it.
pants down. What are you doing? Stop being so
I
shy.
feel funny. I think that's enough. I
Patty,
can't handle
Patty,
it.
Just
it's not
grab
enough.
it.
Hold on.
Anymore.
Patty,
Grab it
wait.
like a bicycle handle. Like a bicycle
I
hand
can't
grip.
do it.
Patty,
Like
hold
a
on.
bicycle hand grip, you dummy.
Bicycle hand grip.
Yeah, when you ride a bicycle. Grab it like that. Go ahead.
Well,
Just
think
grab
of this as just theater of the
Of
mind.
course
All right,
it
just
is.
go.
We know, no, like a bicycle.
All right. I did it.
No.
Grab it. You're not grabbing it. You're just
Whole
touching
hand.
it.
Whole hand, like a bicycle grip.
Just grab
Theater
onto
of
it.
the mind. Theater of
All right,
the
Patty,
mind.
grab it and go.
And then just keep your hand there. Go ahead. Now grab all fingers. Go. No, with the palm. Like you would grab a bicycle handle.
I can't do it anymore. He's
wrong with you?
Now,
No, Bobo, what's the matter?
now smell your fingers.
Patty,
Now
grab
smell
it.
your fingers,
I
Patty.
can't do it anymore.
Listen to Bobo.
Patty.
Listen to Bobo when Patty grabs it.
Patty,
Patty,
go
grab
ahead.
It's
it.
gotten big.
I
Look,
did
no.
it.
He has a heart on.
Sandy, there's your twin sister.
Come on.
Patty, go ahead. Like you're riding a
All right,
bicycle.
listen to Bobo's.
Hey, he has
the
a
noise
heart
Bobo
on.
makes.
He has a heart on now.
know that.
Patty, grab
Whoa.
it. Theater of the mind. We all
Go
know.
ahead.
Look,
Go
Theater
ahead.
of the
Look
mind.
what you
Go ahead.
did.
Go ahead.
Right.
Grab it.
Go ahead.
Grab it. Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Now keep it there. No, keep it. What are you doing?
Will you keep it there?
Just keep your hand there.
Hey, it's got bigger, man. It's at least a half inch now. Whoa. Whoa.
Patty,
Very nice.
Sandy Kane, could you at least show Patty
Yeah,
how to
show
grab
Patty
it?
how you grab something
Yeah,
like
come
that.
on, Sandy. This is
Sandy.
dumpy
Come
stuff.
on, Sandy.
We can't give you. Come on.
Come on.
Show him how you. Show her how
Right,
you
it's
do
just for
it.
fun.
Patty, watch.
Patty, watch.
Well, what's the matter?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead,
All right,
Sandy.
Sandy Kane, though.
We have a hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we got
we
it.
got
We need it for his penis after your hand touches
Go
it.
ahead.
Ah,
Now-
nice.
Whoa, what happened? No, wait, what are you doing?
Explosive.
What's the matter, Bobo? What
right.
happened?
like that?
That's getting me chills.
Sandy.
Right. I liked
Lightly,
it, man.
lightly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Lightly.
Touch it nicely.
Lightly. And
He's
listen,
very nice.
And listen
He's
to Bobo's
nice.
noises.
I mean, we
Give him
saw
a
Jim
handy.
Norton's dick.
Yeah,
Remember last
yeah,
year?
yeah,
It was
of
very nice.
Show Patty what a handy is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Give him a handy. Show Patty what a handy is.
What's a handy? A
No.
handy wipe?
No, a handy.
Oh, a hand job?
Yeah,
I
show
never
Patty
gave
what
a
that
hand job in my life.
Show Patty what that
A
looks
few
like.
blow
though.
jobs, but ooh, hello.
Okay, so you do it to
Who? Nice, very nice. I just, I mean, what are you doing later? Let's exchange blood tests.
Very funny, very funny.
What's the matter, Bobo?
Bobo, what's up?
It's getting bigger, man.
Because not looking.
Bobo, it's
What's
much
the matter?
bigger now.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you like it, right?
Yeah, you do.
Well, because I try to put a better image in my head.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Look how up it
Patty,
is now.
now, Patty, do what she did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
Patty.
Oh, I'm nothing doing. I'm not that. I can't go that far. Sorry.
Patty.
So why you suck it? You're down here, man. Not suck it. Go ahead, man.
Sorry.
She like "Let Me Suck Your Cock," my song. I remember when she heard it. Ooh, that's a toe tapper.
No.
Sandy, why don't you show her how to lick the head? Because she doesn't know what she's doing.
Sure.
Just give it a
I'd like to. I really would.
Go ahead.
Come on, it's theater of of the mind,
Oh,
Sandy
come on.
Kane.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, theater of the mind.
Where's 100?
Make believe.
No, you can't for that. Not for sex.
we can't do that.
No. You know
That's
how
illegal.
that
You know
is.
that.
Come on.
You know that's illegal.
Hey, I sat on that guy's face that time.
That
Well,
was
you know.
before the little law.
Just play along.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Just play along.
New
Ah,
laws.
so you're supposed to suck a dick for free?
Theater of the mind.
Come on, theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Come on, baby.
You don't really have to.
The
Theater of
money
the mind.
nah, I got to pay the fucking rent. You
Theater
know,
of the mind.
Man, if I don't,
Theater of the
if I
mind.
blow him, I can't blow someone else. You know,
Exactly.
so it's like how many blowjobs can you give?
Yeah, in one
Just
day.
give it just lick the tongue.
No, it's like it's going down now.
But you better get on that then. You better fix that.
Sandy, too much talking. At least
Guessing an A-lister could do a lot in a day. An A-list in the prostitute industry could probably do a lot in a day.
Sandy, why don't you grab it again?
Yeah,
At
get
least grab
him
it.
going again.
Well, just tug it a little bit, Sandy. Just tug it back.
Nice.
Hey, listen to noises. Listen to Bobo's noises.
Gonna bring him to the VIP room. Hello, sit on you. Nice.
This is worse than a visit to the urologist.
You got a heart on, Bobo.
I bet your ass is bigger than your dick.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Actually, kind of.
Perfect.
Actually, I'd like to say partial.
Sandy, show him what that's all about. You know?
What?
Well, yeah.
What do I know?
No.
Do I know?
I'm not even going to say.
People think I know, but I don't.
You know, you take.
Oh, yeah, blow him.
Oh, Jesus.
Blow job.
Why is Patty sitting out? This isn't
Blow
it.
job. Come on, Patty. Get up.
Get in there, Patty.
Come on, Patty.
Get some hands in there.
Come on,
just get a hand
Patty.
on
I
it.
did enough. I
Come
can't.
on, Patty.
Patty, get a hand
Come
on
on, come on, man.
Then just take your shirt off, Patty. Go
Blow
ahead.
job, blow job. Come on.
Yeah, Patty, take your shirt off.
Let him
Bobo.
touch your breast. Come
Yeah,
on.
so he can
let's go.
see.
It's good radio.
Bobo, touch your
Come on.
breast.
So he can see.
Touch your breast.
Touch his breast.
Touch your Patty. Come on, let touch your breast.
Actually, this is just a bunch of bowling balls.
I think you need a shave under your arms, honey.
Guys don't shave under their arms.
Well, he looks
Oh,
like a woman
shit.
to me today. Wait. This.
All right, well.
Magic. This
Anything?
is.
This is magic.
So why
all
don't
right.
you put like one of those balls down by your dick?
Listen, you two. You're
This is
not
like-
getting this done.
Yeah,
This is
we're-
like
we're
what
not happy.
goes on in a
Bobo,
mental
touch Patty's
institution.
breast. Touch Patty's breast. It's nice. She has nice tits. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Come on, baby. Go ahead. You're a man.
Patty, show me your breast.
Bobo wants the
No,
big
that's Patty.
fucking Sandy Kane. Yeah, Bobo went for Sandy's.
I don't
Sour
blame him.
grapes, all right.
Well, you didn't even touch.
Do you like my Hollywood pasties?
Sour
Bobo?
grapes, all right.
Do you like my Hollywood pasties? They came all the way from Hollywood.
This, I guess I could describe as, what's the name of that reality show? That guy from, no, that guy, that plastic surgeon on that reality show.
No one's going to help you.
Anybody know his reality show on E? I think some show called Dr. 90210. What was his
Still
name?
have a rod, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo.
No one
Like
cares.
my pasty,
Like your
honey.
dark nipples.
Go ahead.
Oh, you guys, this is probably a fake. Is it probably a half-ass job?
Very nice.
Or at least feels like what probably
What
would
sign
be.
are you? Penis rising?
Show him a little appreciation,
No,
Sandy.
could you just touch the right one because they get jealous? Okay, I don't want to hear from them. What's wrong, baby?
What's the
Aren't they
matter?
big enough? They're double D's.
I can tell they're fake.
They're not. These are not fake. These are real, honey.
Are you pissed at that, Sandy Kane? He thinks they're fake.
They are not fake. When they hang like mine, they're not fake.
Why don't you just, someone spit on his dick?
Okay. What want you?
No, just
Is that what you like?
a woman.
Some men, I know, I had men at a peep show would spit on their dick and then cheek.
Go ahead, spit on it. Just,
Yeah.
just spit on it.
Well, you spit on it.
Not gay.
They're a little gay.
But it is.
Spit on the dick. It's good radio.
No, I think that is
Good
all right.
radio.
Patty, I think Jimmy's right.
Oh, look, it's fucking back to being a little button.
Exactly.
Spit
What
on his
happened?
dick.
That's
Who's
what it
gay?
is. It never
The
got
clock
full,
struck midnight and it turned back into a corn kernel.
it never went. It never went full boner.
Oh, look, hey, look, hey,
Patty, are you going to do anything, Patty?
I think I did enough.
No, you
I
didn't.
feel-
No,
No, I
You
can't.
barely did anything.
Yeah, you're really awful.
You didn't do anything.
Can't.
You're awful.
Sorry.
What's the matter,
I have
Patty?
limits.
Wait till I tell the people at Starbucks tomorrow.
Limits.
Hello, didn't you jerk
Bobo.
off a guy on Sirius, I think? I'm going to go in for a latte. Have a latte, please. Weren't you the one that jerked off an intern on the Opie and Anthony show?
Hey, Bobo, could you smell Sandy Kane's ass? Please. Sandy Kane, if you don't mind.
So I had to close my eyes to do this one.
Take your glasses off. Okay.
Why wouldn't they?
Management wants this bit done and over.
Yeah, management.
They don't want this.
Management sent a note in
So what? Forget
that
it.
said they want this bit over and done with.
Okay.
For what reason? Nothing's happening.
Regardless if it's real or not.
It is real. That's why they don't like it.
Don't people understand it's radio?
And hey, aren't we supposed to do this on XM Sirius?
You would think.
I mean, rules. I mean, no fluids, no insertion. I don't see what the big deal is.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Nothing's even going on.
There's nothing like that going on. We're just talking sex talk. No one's paying anyone for anything.
No.
Well, maybe you should. Maybe.
No one. You're not getting paid shit.
Okay. Can I do the Naked Cowgirl song?
Not if you don't do something with his dick.
Okay.
Thinking that could be misconstrued as
Okay, if I do something with
prostitution.
his dick.
So scratch that. That's fucking horola.
Payola. Okay, so I can't suck the cock. I mean, this is I'm canceling XM Sirius tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
You can't even do it. No, but
I don't think you have it.
They don't like
Put
the
it on your
bit.
hat.
Yeah.
They don't like the bit.
They don't like it.
Do the bit.
Meanwhile, everyone's listening, but
Bobo, pull your fucking pants up.
Wait, where's
Jesus
Steve? I want to
Christ.
know what they said about this one. Where's Steve?
Jesus.
Steve, what happened?
Steve, give us a fucking synopsis of the conversation you were just involved
what
in.
happened?
Who'd you talk to?
Who, what, where, when, why?
I talked to Rob, and he said, "Hey, get down there and make sure this thing doesn't go any further."
I'm like, Rob, who?
What do you think?
I don't know any Robs.
You don't know Rob?
Make sure
you
this
should
thing
know.
doesn't go any further. What, the show's success?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is the problem?
Apparently, it was just too theater of the mindy.
But it's satellite radio.
What is
I
the
know.
problem?
I don't know what the problem is. I really don't know.
maybe his dick was too short.
Does Rob want to come in and tell us what the problem is? Why? Why doesn't he want to come in and tell us what the problem
that
is?
won't happen.
Why not?
Why?
I don't think so.
Why would he go on the
Why?
show? We're not going to
Puts
yell
us in a weird position, so he should come in and explain himself.
He's right there in the control room.
Rob, what's
Is
the
that it?
problem?
Lucy.
I'm saying there's no problem.
He's saying there's no problem.
Just
There's no
not
problem.
to go
I was just told.
any
Well,
further.
as long as it doesn't go any further.
Oh, so we have
There's
to
no
just
problem.
we have to just stagnate right there where we were, and not go any further.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Well, yeah, it
Okay.
is about that time.
I'm going home. Here's your stupid camera.
Oh, great. Oh.
Oh my God!
I can't believe you can't catch. I was throwing it to you.
I know.
Hey,
November
Opie.
November
Did
25th
it
in the
flash?
Stress Factory.
Unbelievable.
Hold on,
You're
Sandy.
unbelievable.
I wasn't trying to smash the camera, honestly. I thought you
No,
would
I
catch
know
it.
you weren't. I know.
For real. I thought you would catch it.
Yeah.
What are you doing November 25th?
Why?
I'll be at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. Want to come?
Definitely.
I don't care. How about January 15th, 16th?
Definitely.
I'll
love
be
to
in
come.
AC.
Good. Definitely. Stress Factory. Definitely. Can I be your opening act?
Could have been.
Okay. Women could have been. Come on, with Jay Leno show with you.
No. I don't want to talk to anybody. Let's get out of here. Sandy, what's your plug?
All I can say is I'm so glad to see Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton and
And
Steve
it's so
again.
good to see you again.
I mean that. And for Halloween, I came for Halloween because I figured.
I know
it's-
you're dressed in a costume.
Yeah, I know. I wore my Halloween pasties.
Came dressed as a monster.
Let's see. I brought a song, the Naked Cowgirl song. I was going to do I Love Dick, but
Yeah, we heard that one already.
but it's a new version. It's it's a new Dick.
Spinal Tap's version.
It's
of-
I Love Dick.
Yeah.
Dick is my husband.
Right.
And I'm going to be recording it in Nashville.
Well, how you have a guitar with you?
No, there is one right there.
Maybe we should let her sing it to close out the show.
All right.
So we don't
Why
punish
can't I do
listeners.
the record? The record's really good.
No,
it's a demo.
sing it live. You got a guitar.
Oh.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sing it live.
Do it
Sandy.
live.
I agree with Opie.
We'll get a
Oh,
little.
shit. Because I have the record
Shut up,
here.
would you? Sing it live.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Can we get anybody to do anything?
Okay. But hey, man, it's all good.
Just sing it, Sandy.
It beats WX. Okay.
Play the guitar, please. You're standing on the chord.
Okay.
Fucking clod.
Pull my pants up.
Yeah, pull your pants up. Play the fucking song.
Is that tuna fish or is that my pussy?
I didn't hear that.
You heard that.
Can you say pussy?
Yes.
Not for long, I'm sure.
VIP room. Very, very important penis. Okay, hello. Very important prick. Okay, what should I play? Maybe I should just do a
How about you play I Love Dick?
Okay.
That you're going to go and record down in Nashville.
Okay, it's totally different.
And instead of just yapping, you play.
All right, baby. Hello.
Oh, there she goes. She's got a guitar.
We got Anthony and Opie in the fucking house seat. I'm so excited.
This isn't my house, thank God. I leave it.
That's smaller.
Yeah.
In the fucking house, baby. It's a house to me. And you.
All right.
Ooh, I love Dick. I love Dick. He's sweeter than ice cream on a stick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love Dick. I love Dick. He is the ice cream I'd love to lick. You know, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry too. Hey Dick, I'm writing this fucking song to you. And Jim Norton stick too. And Anthony Cuomo's big too. And Opie you fuck you too. Ooh. I love Dick. Everybody. I love Dick. He's sweeter than ice cream on a fucking stick. I love Dick. I love Dick. He is a habit I just can't lick. And what's the fucking guy who took his dick out? Let's sing to his dick. It's small, but at least he's got one. He's got a baby dick, but oh, it's a long tongue that really matters to me. Oh, and a bank account too.
You're making this up now as you go along.
Oh yeah, shit. I love Dick, yeah. I love Dick. He's sweeter than fucking ice cream on a stick. Everybody. I love Dick. I love Dick.
We get it. Why would you go all the way to Nashville to record that?
Because
I don't get it.
They do the right thing down there as far as recording.
Oh, real? Are you going to perform it on the really, really old Opry?
I lived right there.
Did you?
No, I worked at a strip club called Classic Cat 2, right across the street from the old Opry.
Right on, sure.
On Broadway.
All right, hey.
So I used to be a stripper there. Totally
course
naked.
you were.
You couldn't even wear an anklet.
Really? They wanted you naked.
Yes, and they used to be, like on the table.
Fascinated.
It was great. It was great. But
Sandy, I'm back with the show. Could you sing us a song? Sing us out of here.
How sing is that? Opie and Anthony, I love you so.
Wait, sing I Love Dick for the camera, all right?
Okay.
Sing us out of here.
Oh, boy. I'll be at the Stress Factory. Okay. I love Dick. I love Dick.
Oh, God.
He's sweeter than ice. He's better than butter pecan, that man. He's sweeter than pistachio. Dick is my fucking husband. And I'm writing him this song on the Opie and Anthony fucking show.
I don't get it.
Oh, everybody. I love Dick. I love Dick.
Everybody.
He's sweeter than ice cream. And Bobo Stick was the star of the fucking show.
All right.
Bobo. Where is he? There he is. To your dick, baby. The whole inch. Inch by inch. A whole inch. Hey,
Oh, God.
Did you have fun, Bobo?
Yeah, it was great.
All right, guys.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Sandy Kane. We'll
Okay,
see you in
so-
Times Square.
Why don't you, man?
Thank
Come
you,
and
Sandy.
Bobo,
Tomorrow I'll be in
what is it? I'm
Halloween.
the real Bobo on Twitter or something like that?
Mr. Met 8 on Twitter. There's a lot of fake Bobos on Twitter.
Well, they certainly are.
So I'm the real Bobo's the real one. Mr. Met is the fake
Mr.
one.
Met's a fake Bobo.
No, Mr. Met 8 is the real Bobo.
I'm going to stop calling Mr. Met 8.
No, that is the real Bobo.
So if you're following Mr. Met 8, you should not do that
and then follow the real Bobo.
Right. Okay.
No,
I got it. Now.
That guy's a fake Bobo. He thinks.
I got it, Bobo.
We got it now. Don't confuse the
Anybody who
issue.
just
What's
put-
this?
It's
It amazes
Bobo.
me. Anybody
gift.
thinks that you can just put them the real name, just assume it's the real guy, but I could give proof that it isn't. I could get proof for this because I don't know the password to that.
It's like an insane asylum. I'm looking around. Sandy's got a fucking stuffed monkey in her hand, and Bobo.
You're a knockout.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Patty.
Who's gonna?
Patty's a retard.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Slightly.
Who's gonna get this?
It's Danny's. It's actually his.
Danny, no, man.
Give me it.
I love Jay.
I love Jay.
Wow, it's a catchy number.
It's just amazing.
You want?
Sure, thank you.
All right. Okay.
Am I going to get chlamydia from this?
Yes. Already did.
It's too late now.
Chelsea Handler naked in Playboy or no?
No, just has her bathing suit on.
Okay, you don't want
Or
it.
fucking bikini or whatever.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, you want it?
Yeah, there's a little fucking photoshopping going on. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, you think
She's
so?
not that thin.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
No.
Gift. Okay.
Are we wrapping up now?
No one wants it. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
You
we
want
are.
it? Okay. So this is how it is.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on over there?
I don't know.
Sandy's like taunting Sam with a
You're a
stuff.
fucking knockout.
Monkey.
All right. Are we still on the air?
Yes.
Oh, wow. See. No, that's,
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, we are.
Can I take some pictures of you guys?
You always do.
Come on, for Jay Leno show. So I just want to know, Jim Norton is like a regular on Jay Leno. Great. No, congratulations on that.
There, I was wondering when that would happen.
All right, guys. We'll see you
Hopefully that
Monday.
means there's a fire in the building.
Yeah, have a great
Everyone will
weekend.
burn.
We'll see you Monday.
Yes, take
All
it
right,
easy,
bye.
everybody.